Okay. So. So it's, you know, you guys are got another night here. You've now been here for at least 10 days. Yeah, you've been in shelter for about 10 days now. And off in the distance, you see it's still raining, and off in the distance, you see a tower with flames near the top of it. Basically a light source that you can tell from the flicker is definitely flames. Rising up through that you can just barely make out through the forest cover. And your guide basically points out that this is where you're headed. This is where she's suggested that you guys, it's basically said that she's willing to party you around if you go with her there to retrieve the mask.
Mm-hmm. So that's our destination then.
Yep.
Well, as long as it's not a cave, I'm fine.
It's a bit to the south. But you can only see parts of it through the forest cover.
Alright, well, since we're getting close, I'm saying this to the guy, of course. Is there anything that we should know before we arrive?
You mean beyond what I've already told you?
Yes.
Yes.
She thinks for a moment. Well, there are all sorts. Sorry. There's all sorts of terra folk around, so best be careful. Best to keep in cover. They might not be able to notice you if once you get close enough to the tower itself.
Let's see.
What's their view upon others? People of their own kind? Like, if there was another petrofolk walking around, would that be disturbing, or would they just be like, oh, okay?
She thinks for a moment. They might challenge you, but they probably wouldn't try to kill you right away. They will do, however, take great pleasure in taking people up to the top of that tower or any other tall structure, robbing them of their possessions, and just throwing them off to their deaths.
Oh, that's nice.
And
Notice that she didn't actually inform you of this stuff until you guys got here.
And it would be less likely that they would do that if I looked like them.
Perhaps. We have another day of travel before we actually get there.
Alright. Before we get in the vicinity that they might see us, I want to try and disguise myself as a terrafolk.
What are you doing?
Alright.
I mean,
Since you are kind of bird-like, the only problem would be your feathers. However, since you're be more likely to look like a bird folk, given that they have long, narrow faces, kind of like yours, you're more likely to be able to disguise yourself as one of them than a human, or than a human would be able to disguise themselves as one of them.
alright. Should I make the roll now or later?
You can make the roll later, since I need to roll my my table first. Since you're still walking for a day, she says you'll get there by the next day.
All right.
Okay, that's right. This is the one with the percentile dice. You're now in jungle.
I don't like that giggle.
Me neither.
No, I was just giggling at the actual dice roll. It's a 42. But I thought, 42.
Yeah.
Where do people get educated these days? So once
Well,
again,
it's really, really old reference, so
not really.
it is. That's like what, 80s?
Bah.
Oh god, so really?
These kids probably weren't even born then.
I wasn't.
I wasn't born then. I know what it is. So
See, here you go. 81. It was the book, or maybe
Yeah.
not.
I just used to listen to it all the time
Yeah,
as
78
an
to
audiobook,
80.
and then I finally sat down and actually read it cover to cover in high school. So, alright,
Kids these days.
as you guys are trudging along in the rain, making your way through the jungle, you come across another party of Emerald Enclave scouts. There's three of them
Oh,
standing.
fuck off, guys.
There's three of them passing right by you. They stop. Where are you guys going? One of them asks.
None of your business? No, gonna go visit their folk so they can throw us off their tower.
One of the younger scouts grimaces. We've been keeping a wide berth from that place. Even so, one of our number the other day stopped to take a piss. He was a little too close to the jungle line, and swoop. They grabbed him before we could do anything.
That's very comforting. Very comforting indeed.
Yeah, it should. Those terrafolk, man, I tell ya. They can just swoop down and grab you up, and you'll be gone before you know it. Question. Is Mao still disguised as one of the eagle folk?
No.
Okay, so basically glances quickly at Mao, but then, acknowledges that you're a Kenku, and therefore cannot fly, and then looks back at the rest of the party.
Fitz just kind of shrugs and says, "I got things handled."
Alright.
We'll be fine. As long as nobody gets grabbed, we'll be fine.
Yeah, you say that now.
indeed.
Alright, well, good luck to you. We're gonna be heading this way, and they kind of point north.
Where are you guys heading?
Well,
Back
we're
to-
just heading back to the port. Port Nanzaru. I take it you guys are from there?
Yeah.
Alright, well, like I said, good luck. You might want to think about waiting until nightfall to get anywhere near Firefinger, though. I hear that the... What?
Probably won't see us ever again, though, so...
Yeah, well... Odds of survival go up if you, keep yourself away from being seen by those terrafolk. They don't tend to go out at night. They're not nocturnal. Unlike some other things, one of the other scouts mumbles.
I'm sorry. What was that?
That?
Well, the one guard the one scout that you basically who mumbled that kind of looks stricken and says, well, there are things out there that are kind of nasty.
What
They
thing?
hunt by night.
Everything in this jungle.
The undead, for one thing. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
sometimes
yeah,
we can
that's
handle. But
Wait, what? You mumbled something again. Stop
the
it.
undead. I mean, if you're out here, you have to know.
Yeah, obviously undead, but you mumbled something else. I heard that.
No, I'm sure it was just the undead I was talking about here. What else would I have to talk about?
Well, you know this jungle better than us, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you can't get us near Firefinger, not after we lost Jerry.
I see. Well, if that's all the advice you can give us about the place, I wish you safe journeys. But we've got to continue on our way.
Oh, good. Well, I do hope you survive, and if you get back to Port Narazu, look us up. Maybe we'll stand you to a drink.
We'll be
So
sure
it's
to
kind
do
of
that.
obvious from the look on the older one's face of the group that they're not expecting to see you ever again.
Well, I'm not expecting to see the port again, so the feeling's neutral.
Love the optimism in this group.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Sam's not known for his optimism, okay?
Alright. Oh, Jetty, you're still apparently very quiet.
Really? I thought I was being pretty loud, honestly.
I turned.
Yeah, I have you up all the I have you up all the way, and you're very quiet still.
I mean,
Really?
I can hear him fine, but I have like really good headphones.
I have
Uh,
decent
let me
headphones too, but I have him turned up and mine turned up, and I'm old.
Nah, I've got the same issue.
What
But
about
then again,
now?
Yeah, you can hear you
I
now.
can hear you
I'm only
now.
about the same age as you almost.
Okay.
That's
Yay,
For
we
some
can hear you
reason, my
now.
mic was turned to half sound, so that's probably why.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
every time I unplug it, it turns me to 60% every time I unplug my mic. So it might be, if you use a USB connection for your mic, it might do that.
It is still raining torrentially that night as you reach the edge of the jungle, where there's a clearing where the Firefinger stands. It is evening. It is raining. The visibility for the Terrafolk is almost nil. You don't even see any flying around up there. However,
Right.
because of the rain, you would be aware that attempting to climb the Firefinger might be more treacherous.
I will take this moment to disguise myself to the best of my abilities.
Which is a very poor-looking disguise.
I
You-
mean,
you're-
they can't see much. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, did everybody bring rope?
I've got 50
I've
feet
got
of
some
it.
rope.
All
I've
right,
got
give me your climb, and I'll set lines for you guys to come up.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Got-
So I'm gonna start my. I don't know how tall this thing is or how far we had to go up. But
All right. Let me switch you over to the Firefinger map. Still take a second, so I'll put your things down once I get you there. There you go.
What's wrong with your character sheet? Why are you being stupid?
All right. I will take you to the base and set you guys off down there.
My gosh, why are you so little?
Oh, whoops! I think I just put somebody down. Nope. No, that I was holding somebody that's not there. There we go. And no. And you have a Zaka Stormflame with you, don't you? Yes. And there
Nice
she
of them to
is.
put ladders.
Okay. I'll try to fix that in between. In between, you know, what after this. But for right now, it'll take some time to change the token.
Oh, there it is.
It looks like there's a little bit of ladders at least.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah, it
this is
looks very
basically
safe.
This is basically you guys gathered around the ground inside the forest. Sorry, inside the jungle, still looking out at the everything. It's nighttime. It's raining, so that means you've got water, which is good.
Can all of you see in the dark?
Nope.
I
Oh, I
can.
can.
So I'm fine.
Uh,
I can't see the map, but I can see in the dark.
believe so.
You get a scroll.
Hold on. Sorry
I
about that.
got the ping, but
Am I missing a token?
I don't think so.
Let's see. Oh, stop moving your tokens, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's only 5 of you, right? Yeah. So I've got a raise token set up on there. Hold on. Let me double check your tokens. Make sure everyone has light ability. Oh, that's right. Well, there's no lighted source around here, so it's nighttime. Ah, yeah, here it is. I found a token that was messed up. I thought I fixed all these tokens. What happened? Damicus, do you have night vision?
I do. I have 60 feet.
All right. There you go. Now you should be able to say.
Yay! Let there be light.
Does our weird ass guard have night vision?
Yes. I think so. Let's double check that. I'm pretty sure she has dark vision. Hold on. Oh no, wait. She doesn't have night vision right now. Oh, yes she does. Never mind. Yes she does. It's actually on there. She does have night vision. Yay! I was fucking. It's looking at the wrong section. Over character.
So everybody can see but one person?
I mean, Mao can't see. I don't know if there's anybody else who can't.
So the one guy who's attempting to disguise himself can't see.
Alright, somebody's gonna have to like a hand or something. Because we're not going in with light, that's just gonna give us away.
Yeah. Alright, so who's going to go first? Let me finish reading let me read the description. Hold on. Rising high above the jungle canopy is a I'm hearing a lot of background noise, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Rising high above the jungle canopy is a 300-foot tall, naturally formed spire of rock with smoke issuing from a flaming beacon up the top of it. The walls of the spire are sheer and dotted with small caves, frail-looking ladders hang from narrow ledges at various heights. The rain continues to pour down, making the sides very slick, including the bladder that you can see at the base.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go over to the ladder and kind of test it a little, like tug on it, see if it's like loose or anything.
It holds fast, but it does look a little bit rickety. I mean, it's basically attached to the side of the rock, but it doesn't look like the individual pieces of the ladder will take too much weight at one time.
Alright, I guess I'll go up first and I'll tie off a rope at the top.
Alright,
So
you
that-
have unchallenged climb,
Yeah,
right?
I can go 20 feet. Oh, that's my... Yeah, I can go 20 feet per time climbing
Alright.
without having to make a roll. And I think as Kitty, I can do a double move if I want.
Okay. So each...
We're not doing rounds.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
each level, because you see several basically levels here where there's holes sticking out, appears to be 60 feet.
Alright, so they're gonna have to go up
Oh
the
no, wait,
first
level
10
1
feet.
is 60 feet, and then the next level is 100 feet after that, sorry.
Does it measure? No, it does not measure. Not to scale.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go up and they're just gonna have to do first 10 feet without rope, which shouldn't be too bad if they fall. So yeah, I'll go up to the first rung and find a spot to tie off.
All
And
right.
kind of. And do you want a stealth check for that or anything?
Yes, a stealth check would be good.
You want the loudest cat in the world?
The most quietest cat in the world. Okay. As you look around the entrance to this cave, you see that there is a 10-foot deep pit directly into the floor bit here. It is about 15 feet wide. Actually, a little, yeah, it requires a jump of at least 15 feet to not have to go into the pit.
I forget how you calculate how far you can jump. It's like something to do with your strength. Don't ignore that. Your strength determines how far you can jump. You can.
Yeah, basically, you see that the entrance to level 2 is over here, and this here is the pit that that's in the way.
So it says when you make a jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Okay, so,
So
Azaka is going to climb up after you. She quickly breaks to the ladder and motions everyone else to come up before they're spotted, but in case the rain stop.
yeah, bring the rope up with you.
Yeah, Fan, everyone, I guess, would follow suit, I assume.
Guess I'll go up. Zero will go up next.
Okay.
And then Fan will.
Oh, where I go?
I'll bring up the rear, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go before that because I need someone to help me get up because I can't see anything right now, I guess. I mean, I can't see on the map while I shouldn't be able to, unless it's not dark.
It's not dark outside the map. It's set up that way.
Right, but inside the map I can also see.
Alright, good. That's fine. I think it's set up in areas that you're basically supposed to see in those areas.
If we're gonna have like disadvantage on attacks and stuff, and if you don't like light something, but they're not light a torch until we have to. That's just me.
I mean, I'm
And I do have the lights though, which, if we need the light tools, might save us a bit of time. Try to find a torch.
Alright, so I'm gonna kind of like just prowl along the edge and just peer down into it.
Alright,
See if I
roll
see
a
anything
perception
down
check
there.
if you're going to be peering down in.
I'm perceiving.
It's very dark down there. You don't see too much. See lots of little sheer areas that could be smaller caves inside the pit. Like things that are basically the shadows falling just right. That even with dark vision, you can't at this angle you can't see into.
So we'd have to check a light down there.
Yeah, you'd have to put light down there in order to see properly.
I may be being overly cautious, but I'm not climbing down there.
Zaka comes over to your side to stay and watch.
No,
Seems to be
move
frowning
to the
slightly.
pit too.
Alright, anybody who wants to look down there, please give me a perception roll.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Why not?
Even with my kitty eyes, I cannot see down into there. Definitely take an expertise in perception when I get expertise, if I live that long.
Alright.
That's a good choice.
Alright.
Okay. Guys, I think there's something in the pit.
Define something.
Keep your voice down. It looked a bit like my best spider or something similar.
Do we have any
Oh.
fire?
That's horrible. Isn't it?
Sorry, what was that?
This is gonna be horrible, isn't it?
Most likely.
I bet you they're poisonous too. Everything is poisonous here.
Wonderful.
Why'd we come here again?
Zaka
Fame and
looks
fortune
at
or
you.
something like that.
Because you
Very
said you'd help me
possible,
out with a
naturally.
problem.
She needs to
I
mat her
apologize.
mask.
Where I'm from, that's a joke we say in situations like this. I meant nothing by it.
Can any of you jump? She asks.
I wouldn't be able to jump that far. Even with a running I mean, there's a chance I could climb along the wall. Is there a wall that I could if I could climb along the wall? Like,
There's a
kinda,
wall, but as you're looking around, what was indicated, several of those, at least two of the shadows are actually along the wall instead of simply in the pit. It looks like the nest might be in and around the pit itself. So that anyone moving along the wall or into the pit will probably be attacked.
I know for a fact I can't jump that far.
So how the hell are we gonna get through this then?
Can we try and climb around the outside of the pillar, similar to what we just did with the ladder?
Zero.
Could Fitz just climb up the outside, try and tie a rope?
Yeah, can I climb up the outside of the tower?
Isn't that like really high up though?
Yes.
Probably another 60 feet.
It's actually 100 feet, looking at the map.
So I'd have to tie 2 ropes together and hope I tie rope good. I could do it. It's just the question of.
It's a question of will any of your friends fall off the rope?
Well, I mean, rope. You don't fall off rope. Rope makes it so you don't have to do climb.
Yeah, I guess that's a D&D world. In the real world, you remember, because we were talking about high school earlier, the having to climb up a rope in gym class?
Yeah, but we're not all fat Americans. I'm a tabaxi.
But I used to like doing that, actually, in gym class, even though it's dangerous. But yes, and I guess that's true. These guys are well fit adventurers. You're a tabaxi. I guess you could probably do that.
Though.
There is a chance that the rope's not tied properly though.
No, she's good at this.
Does anybody have any burnable stuff that we can down in the maybe burn
I lost
stuff?
you there. What did you say?
Combustible?
Oil, like
torch?
lamp oil or something that would burn?
I have a torch.
Mao asks whoever saw the things if there is webs along the walls.
The answer to that would be no, it doesn't look like these are the type of spiders that leave webs out in obvious places. It seems like they're more of a, if things get close by, we can ambush them type spiders.
No.
Alright.
I wonder if the incense would work. We could light the incense and chuck it down there and see if it keeps them in their holes.
I mean, I think that would set off a lot of smell, burning that incense, and that might just bring down a lot more than just spiders. Because hot smells go up.
It's a 10-foot deep pit.
I mean, if you want
Yes.
to, I'm fine.
It is 10 feet.
So 10 feet down. How far across?
15 feet.
15 feet. Oh, geez, how do I figure that out if I could get across it in
Okay, basically,
one?
the shortest distance where you're standing now is 15 feet.
Who has the highest strength?
Because I could climb down, run across, and climb back up the other side in one of my movement turns, if I wanted to. I think, because 20 feet climb down, 15 feet across, 20 feet, 10 feet climb down, 15 across, because I got 30 movement, and then feet up. I use feline agility to let me do 2 moves in one turn.
All
So I
right.
could technically get over there in one turn and not be still in the pit, but that doesn't mean something's not going to crawl up after me.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here, I'll do that and I'll kite them out. I can cross climbing away and climbing up the side of them.
You
This
want
sounds
some
like a
light
bad
down
idea.
there so you can see them better?
Like, cast light on a pebble and throw it in there and see if they come out.
Yeah.
This is a horrible idea.
Well, then we could snipe them from up here. It'll give us a little bit of time.
How much light can you cast? Like,
It's like about the same as a torch, I think.
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius with another 20 feet of dim light.
I have a question. Could you light my arrows so that if I shoot them, they are lit up?
I think
I
you could do it.
could,
It's a
yes.
cantrip. You could do it as much as you want.
I can only have one lit at a time, though. But I can.
I also have light, so.
Oh, wait. How far across is it?
15 feet.
15 feet? I could mage hand a rope over there and tie it off. I
Ooh.
could get you guys want to try a tight rope?
The question is, do you have any pitons to stick into the wall?
I do not, and I don't think the mage hand could put a piton in anyway, but there's no rock over there that I could tie it off on.
No, there's nothing that would be large enough to hold the weight of one in the party.
Would thief stools have anything to tie a rope into a place that it shouldn't be?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So I have thief tools.
Okay.
So in there, would there be anything like, for instance,
That's
who-
lockpicks
Nah.
and stuff.
Those objects are too small.
All right.
And even if they were big enough to size and shape of a piton, they don't have the strength required that a piton has.
All right.
I could have sworn somebody had pitons in this group, but I guess it was another game.
I don't have any in my inventory.
It's been another game. I could have sworn somebody was discussing pitons at some point a month ago. Oh well. Something to add to the must-have adventuring kit in Chult.
I mean, I have some daggers if that would work, but I doubt it.
Nah.
There's no way to get across, so I think I should just go do it, and you guys can try to hit him.
I want to ask Zaka how strong she is.
She grins. Very strong.
This might be a dumb idea, but would you be strong enough to throw me over to the other side?
She
So wait a minute,
thinks.
how far could she jump? What's her strength?
Toss me.
Could she jump over?
She kind of thinks about that for a minute. Well, and she ponders.
If
And
her
then
strength's
says-
15, she could.
She says, "No, I can't quite make it that far." In terms of strength, how heavy are you?
I weigh 80 without my equipment. I'm like super tiny. I am like 4'9".
That's a good question. This is the DM's guide, isn't it? Throwing distance for objects.
Let's see. How
Could be.
much would I weigh if I only take my necessities? So, 80, 90. I mean, I would weigh 100 pounds if I got the bare necessities to get over there, and I would be like leaving a lot of stuff behind.
Yeah. Alright, there's nothing in particular about throwing in the index.
And even if you get thrown over there, we still gotta have people do agility checks to tightrope walk, and we're gonna end up in the hole no matter what we do.
I mean, you don't need to like walk over it. You could just like hang underneath it and like cross your legs over the cord and just like with your hands upside down pull you over.
Yeah, everybody would be doing athletics checks. Or acrobatics checks to get across that rope. Depending if they went over or under.
We're going down in the hole no matter what we do here.
Most
I
likely.
feel like the first idea would be the best idea.
Which one was that?
That was tossing the light, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll toss the light down there and see what comes out. I got a bow. I mean, we can pick them off before they get to us.
I got fire bolts.
Well, I
Firebolts
guess
would
I
be
could
good.
cast light when my bullets tossed down there.
How many could there be? Well, I mean, you can just pick a rock off of the ground. I'm sure there's rocks everywhere. We're in a cave.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Can everyone hit them from a distance?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Alright. Chuck it in there. Let's do this.
Alright.
Alright.
Be.
Zero's gonna find a rock, cast light on it, and try and toss it into center of the pit.
And as you do, the spiders erupt from concealment to go after the rock.
Well, maybe it'll distract them long enough that we could get them.
Nope. Initiative time.
Ah, Jesus. Fitz, you got +4 dex.
Ouch! 6 on a tabaxi. Ah!
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. She's distracted by light. She thinks it's a laser pointer. God knows.
Yeah, she sees even though it was her idea, as soon as she sees the light, her eyes get big and she's momentarily distracted.
God damn it, Fitz.
Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got everybody. Good. Alright.
Is that when they're in the pit or on top or up with us?
That's on the wall in the pit.
Okay, so that one's on the wall in the pit too? Like, it's not...
That one's on the wall almost next to you.
Ah, great. Hi there. Hello, spider. How's it going? Yeah.
Alright. Azaka pulls out her scimitar and leaps down into the pit, laughing because, as far as she's concerned, these are nothing to be afraid of. Ooh, 8 damage to this one. It squeals as blood spurts from it. And she's hit it again with her scimitar.
I-core.
Thank her. However, this time she manages to just barely miss it with her scimitar. Mao, what would you like to do?
She's fighting with one right now, right?
What?
That one?
Yeah, she's
Alright.
fighting the one right there.
Then I will shoot with my short bow at that one.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yep, the bow goes straight through the creature's head, severing everything, going straight through the body, and the arrow comes out on the other side as this thing lays cleaved in two just from an arrow.
Oh, I had sneak attack, but
No point, you killed it. Alright, the spider climbs up out of the pit to attack Zira. Don't think that's going to do anything to you. That's a 5.
Oh, just
well.
barely misses.
The other one tries to go after Azika since she seems to be the bigger threat and it's directly in front of it. Ugh. And she grimaces as she takes damage. Okay. She grimaces for a moment. She seems to take the jaws itself of the spider don't seem to do much in the way of damage. However, it injects poison into her, and this seems to have a nasty effect. However, her Constitution check wins the day, and she doesn't take as much damage as she might have otherwise. Excellent.
And she doesn't get paralyzed.
Yep. Demacus.
Could I hit this one with Ray of Frost safely? Without hitting
Yes, you
anybody else?
can.
Then that is what I shall do. Spells. Uh, 15 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And then 5 damage of cold.
Nice. Now we have fun.
Fan will cast Firebolt on this one right here.
Okay.
Did that hit?
Sorry, for a second there I didn't see the thing go up. Yes, it did. The giant wolf spider squeals as it starts to burn. Zara, looks like you can finish it off.
That's what I'll try and do. I'll sheath my longsword and take a swing at it.
Chop. Oh! And it pretty much is now just a bloody chunks all over the ground there.
Like
So nothing recognizable as a spider left. Not after that amazing attack. Fitz!
I'm gonna poke the one that's next to me on the wall with my short sword.
Nice.
No, that's not nice. That's a 1. 1 damage.
You almost killed it with that. It's down to 1 health.
She seems grossed out. She's like, just like closes her eyes and like
Because
does that like girly stab. She's like, that's why I left in the first place.
The other wolf spider comes over to attack Azaka. And that's a miss. She laughs, dodging out of the way of that attack. And she brings her scimitar down hard on it. And goes for it again. This time killing it. Mao. There's only 1 left and it seems to be at 1 health.
yeah, I'm gonna hopefully shoot it.
And you kill it. It curls up, its little legs just kind of sticking up in the air, curled. There's now an empty pit with spider guts all over it. And you guys receive...
I'll take it.
That could have been worse.
Is there
I hit something finally.
These are easy, guys.
is there a safe way for me to get down?
The walls are kind of sloped, which basically means you can probably, like, slide down a little.
Alright, I want to do that, and I want to try and get some of that poison into the empty bottles we've got from the oil.
Alright. You have a survival check, right?
Yeah, somewhere.
Excuse me. I imagine that would be covered under this. Yes. You do collect a vial of poison.
Alright.
And it's giant wolf spider poison.
I think you do have to have a poisoner's kit to be able to use poisons, though. Not sure on that one.
You have to use them safely. I mean, right now, you run a big risk of, if you try to use it, of poisoning yourself. But, I mean, as a collectible, you could probably sell it to somebody, or, if you really had to do it, poison someone's food. And I would imagine you could do that without a poisoner's kit. But you still run the risk, even of poisoning somebody's food, of accidentally poisoning yourself. Where you run a much higher risk if you attempt to poison a weapon, because you probably don't know how to do it safely without a poisoner's kit.
Alright.
I guess it would be safe to go down into the pit now, wouldn't it?
Yep. Alright. You can see that as you get across the pit and up into the next area, you can see a rock chimney leading up towards the open sky again. You can feel bits of rain dropping on your face as you look up into this chimney. You do notice that there are plenty of handholds, however, but a few twisty, tricky spots. Kitty should be able to handle that just fine, even with the rain, and she will be able to secure a rope and pass it back toward the rest of you who don't have good climbing skill.
Is that here?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'm going up the tube. Throwing a loop of rope over my shoulder, climbing on up and setting, the tie off.
I want to ask one of the people who can cast light to cast light on my dagger, so that I can see something and I can sheath my dagger so no light can escape as long as I don't need it.
Okay, Zach, I'm going to
Zero.
pass you guys
Yeah.
to go up there with Kitty after she passes the rope down.
Alright.
I still got to keep her safe.
Then will be the next to climb up.
I
I'll
will.
probably be in the middle.
I'm
I'll
gonna
bring it.
go like right here and kind of just like listen, perceive, see if I hear anything.
I'll bring up the rear as usual.
I go up.
Like, shh, I'm perceiving. Not very well though.
Alright. Alright. You do hear some noise coming from this direction. Just sounds, very soft, kind of like, maybe it's something's cave. Some sort of creature. Maybe a nesting lair of some kind.
Alright, I'm gonna try to sneak around the corner to see if I can see what it is.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll my stealth first. Oh, no,
We have your back.
that's not stealth. That's sleight of hand. I'm sorry. I
Well, you already sure you would have a decent stealth roll there. Well, that's an even better stealth roll. Now you're practically invisible.
I'm gonna like sneak up to like here, I guess.
And you can see what's in there, right? The tokens are visible?
Those are the little blood-sucking things.
Yep. And you can see a whole bunch of them. If you want to know more about them... Oh, that's right. Since these are fairly native to Chult, right?
Yeah. I think they're I forget what they're called.
Sturge.
They exist in
Sturges.
Kaerun too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're fun.
All
They're
right.
the little bloodsucky guys.
All right. So you can roll a nature check to discover anything useful about them. Fitz, you know that they're mostly nocturnal and they're probably still hanging around inside this cave because it's raining outside. There's a good chance they'll react negatively to light and lots of people passing by.
All right, I'm gonna like scooch back and like tell them what I saw. Like, there's like 9 or 10 of these things in a cave. I mean, I can see the doorway. The way out is right there, but yeah. So they're definitely gonna attack if we try to go past.
I mean,
What if we sneak past?
yeah, and I could maybe turn up the sound effects around us, like the rain and stuff, with my mimicry, so that we have some extra sound to muffle our sound, if I can.
I mean, we could try to sneak past, but if you know, none of you are clanky, none of you are tin cans.
Not very sneaky.
Like, but none of you are wearing heavy armor and have to take the disadvantage, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So sneaking probably isn't gonna work, but
Heavy armor isn't good in this weather either.
yeah, we can try to. I don't have minor illusion. I was gonna say I could maybe make the wall look like make a doorway, like a wall appear across the doorway to them.
Oh,
so that
I can do that.
Yeah, if you could like put something up across here so they looks like there's a wall and maybe they fly after us.
Where, sorry?
I know you can't really see it, but there's a gap that like right here. It's about 5 feet across. I think minor illusion will let you put like a fake wall up there to kind of block them off.
As long as the range is 30 feet, I can make a illusion of a wall for 1 minute.
Yeah, that's time to skitter past if you want to try that.
It's worth a shot. I mean, it's
Better
probably
than getting blood sucked by giant mosquito rats. I don't know what they're creepy looking. They're
Cross between a mosquito and a bat.
gross.
I think they're pretty cool looking.
No, they're gross.
Right, so let's go with that then. Everyone in agreement?
Yep.
Yeah,
I guess so.
just do it quietly.
How? So, I guess I'll cast Minor Illusion.
You have to move up closer and cast it.
Fitz,
I
can
think you
please
could reach it if you stand. How far does it go?
It goes 30 feet, but I need
If you
line of
stand
sight.
like right where I am, you should be able to do it.
Yeah, hence why I asked you to move, please.
But you,
Thank you. So, cast Minor Illusion to create a wall that goes like that.
right?
It's hard to measure. About 5 feet. How big are these squares? 5 feet or 10
Yep,
feet?
5 feet.
All right. Yeah. So it should be able. You should be able to wall that off.
All right, minor illusion is up. How long does that
Alright.
minor illusion last for?
Like a minute.
1
So
minute.
we need to book it.
Yep. Get moving, guys.
Since you cast out on the ledge.
Move, move, move.
I kind of dropped to all fours and like skitter.
Zaka stops herself right there and starts waving towards Damascus to get a move on.
Yeah, I was trying to move my token.
Alright. Thanks for your ingenuity. The stars do not get disturbed. Everyone gains 20 XP.
So we're at 125. Correct me if I'm
We're
wrong.
almost halfway there.
Oh, that was clever thinking. I mean, crossing minor illusion over the entrance for the stars, so the
Yeah, well
stars
done
don't come
there.
out and attack you was very good of you.
I'm
Yeah,
just
good
gonna
idea,
slowly
Chris.
start working my way around along the edge.
Yeah, as you walk around, you notice that you're about 160 feet off the ground. Rain is still pouring out of the sky, dampening your fur and hitting everyone else's face. You can see that there's still bits of a ladder there. However, this is pretty much the end of the ladder. It looks like the rest of it just cracked off and fell away a long time ago.
Alright, I'm
There's
gonna
also
go
a
to the
bit.
base. Alright,
There's also a
good.
bit of a ladder here, but it doesn't go far enough down.
How far up does this piece go?
Okay, this one level is 160. Okay, clinging to the west face of the spire is a ledge. Yeah, I've already said ledge. Never cared to cross. Alright, hold on one second. I need to make a roll first. As you're making your way through the ledge.
Does something eat us?
I think one might fall.
But you can feel a little bit of wind. It feels like the wind might be picking up soon. But you're fine for the moment. Just more water spreading across your face. Alright. Yeah, you can see the end point of the ladder that looks like it crumbled away a long time ago. Oh no, wait, that ladder's actually intact. I was looking at the one down below. Yeah, you do find a ladder there. Sorry, my bad. And it just looks like it's still firmly attached. However, like the ladder on the on the ground level, it looks like it might not take that much weight.
Alright, I'm gonna basically tug on it a little just to make sure it feels secure enough for me.
It definitely
And how
feels secure
far
enough
up
for
does
you,
it go?
Tabaxi.
How far up does it go?
Okay, 160. You're up 160 feet. The next level is 240 feet. So that's 80 feet.
So another 80 feet. Alright, so she's gonna knot together 2 lengths of rope and then start up so that she can God forbid we have to come down this in a hurry. I know how I'm getting
Oh.
down. I don't know about you guys.
Getting down. Well, there's one quick way to get down, but no guarantee to survive it.
I'm pretty sure that's instant death right now.
Yeah, you're very high up.
I can cast. You guys can all jump and I can either fall. I can cast it up with the 5 people.
That could work. All right. Start
So,
moving your tokens.
Yeah, we're gonna go up another level. She's gonna tell the last person up to bring the rope with them so that we can rope. Where do we get moved to? I can't see any.
Oops. Sorry.
No, it's dark. Oh no, there it is. I see now. Oh, I see bird people.
All right.
You guys get up here and Fitz is crouching down and her little tail is twitching.
Yeah, Mao doesn't see anything, but that might just be how it's supposed to be.
In this level, you can see clearly that there's a fire in this direction over here. It's casting reflections over here, and the heat is a little bit more elevated in this area, where normally the wind and the rain would be cooling it off. Zaka, kind of readies her scimitar in case something attacks.
I'm assuming she can see what Fitz sees.
Yeah.
It's just kind of down and lashing her tail her little how cats get when they're
Yep. And we'll just put 0 on the
Yeah,
on
we can all fit
bladder.
in there. They're 5 foot. Well, they're not 5 foot. It's a little tight. I don't think we're sneaking by this guy.
Mal will try to make a stealth check to sneak by. And what sounds are they making? Like,
You
are
can
they
hear noises of Terrafolk chatting with each other. You can't tell the language.
I mean, I speak Auran, which is the language of air elementals and beings that come from the air elemental plane.
I think
these
these
are
things are just native to
dinosaurs.
Schultz. Not air elementals. Let me look.
Also, smoke dragons and genasi, air genasi, to be specific.
Nope.
I don't
There. Oh, actually, scratch that. You hear bits and pieces of common chatting with each other, talking about how, oh, it's too bad it's raining out there. It's another one saying, but that last creature was pretty tasty, and stuff like that. Sorry, I assumed that they spoke their own language. It was hooked to the page, and it said common. Okay.
So I don't think we're sneaking past that. We might have to murder hobo our way through this.
Mao asked if he should try to enact plan, fake our shit through this.
Oh, I can make a loud noise somewhere within 30 feet with thaumaturgy, but
I mean, feet over.
It looks
There?
like that all. It looks like that would be in the middle of the rock.
well, it's up to 30 feet, so it could be. Could try to make it happen away from us as we move around the room.
Before we do anything to disturb them, Mao wants to try and sneak past them. If that's okay.
All
with
right.
everyone else.
Here, roll. You better roll good, Birdie.
You
mean,
basically
I-
look like
Oh no, Birdie! That
We
was the
hardly.
worst.
Don't forget, I'm disguised. I'll be fine.
You're disguised badly.
Yeah, you look like a very small, deformed Terrafolk. And as you try, as you wander by, the first one over here turns its head towards you, and kind of narrows its eyes. Why would one so small as you be down here on our level?
I got lost. I was looking for Brady. He's like a friend of mine, but I don't know where he lives exactly.
You lie. It kind of narrows its beady eyes at you more and takes a big sniff. You do not smell right, young one.
Yeah, I know. I haven't showered in some time. Like it's really messing with me.
You must be an intruder.
I mean, that's a big word to use.
The call goes out that there is something here that needs to be dealt with.
Well, there
And you
goes.
hear the sound
Yeah.
of several Terrafolk
Jesus,
running.
Fitz!
It's even worse.
Oh, I'm gonna get murdered so hard. Ooh.
Well, it's nice knowing you, man.
I mean, I said somebody would die the second session. Happy it's me and not someone else.
So noble of you.
Man,
Oh god, this is not the right time to go first.
Zach got rolled even worse than Vince. She was top of the order last time.
First of all, let's go up here so I can see something at least.
You might want to move over to where Mao is and see where the enemy's at.
I think I'll just stay here on the ladder.
I could try to fool them and make a mirror image wall again. That could work. As long as they don't try to walk through the wall.
Well,
That
they have to
might-
make it. I think they can make an intelligence check, like to see
Yeah.
if they figured out. But otherwise, they figure.
Yeah, I didn't bother with the stirred. I assumed that they just with the wall there. They just didn't notice that there were creatures moving past.
Well, this is my only real option. I can't stop them
Yeah,
otherwise.
slap it up there and see if it does us any good. What's the worst that could happen? We're already screwed.
I shall use minor illusion to create a wall.
Hey, another wall.
Just like a yeah.
Yeah, just across the
All right.
doorway thing.
So what does the wall look like?
The wall looks like the wall would look like something along this.
So it basically just looks more like a rock wall, like rocks suddenly grew together all of a sudden. That's what you're
Yes.
saying. Okay, cool. So this makes the terrafolk gasp in confusion. Let's see.
The bird creature has earth powers.
Let's see. These guys have how much movement? All right. You hear something moving around the cave, and one of them shows up almost behind you, Mal.
Oh, there's
That's
another
a big
way.
token.
Hey,
What?
birdie.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, these guys look elderly, so that means I'm going to go with their multi-attack is non-functional. They can only do 2 attacks instead of 3 attacks.
Oh, only
Oh,
2.
oh.
Well, it normally can do 2 claw attacks and a bite, but these guys look old and feeble, so I'm going with they can only do 2 claw attacks.
Great.
Or-
So we're
or
killing the
bite.
we're killing the pterodactyl senior citizens.
6 damage.
Good to know. Alright. Alright.
Oh,
And a second claw attack. That one misses.
Whew. Mao is looking real good, guys. Real good.
Alright. Okay, intelligence check. What's your spell DC, Fan?
my
Never
spell
mind, it only got a 1.
Oh.
Well, actually, keep that up again. There's another one in there that might need this. So what's your spell DC? I'm sorry.
My spell DC is 13.
Alright.
It should say on the spell what the intelligence check is too. If you click on the spell and link it.
Oh! My bad, Mao. That it didn't get out. Regain your hit points. I just noticed. The token was sitting over it, so I assumed that they could get around the back way.
Alright.
When I moved it, I discovered that there's actually a wall over here.
Oh. Good.
So, yeah, regain your hit points. I'm going to try that again with this guy. Let's see.
Oh.
Okay. The first 2
There
failed
you
their
go.
intelligence check and couldn't get through the wall. The third one, on the other hand, does, and this is one that's now going to attack Mao. Your wall suddenly drops away as the third one claws its way through the illusion, and it goes for the attack on Mao.
Well, this is awkward.
Whew. There goes Mao.
Oh no.
No, I'm still up. Oh, I'm over. Oh, I accidentally subtracted what I had left. So, oh, he has a second. Oh, that misses. Good.
Yeah.
These
All
things
right.
are dangerous. Why are we even here?
And
We were
remember,
poor and we couldn't pay the guide.
yeah. So she asked you for help on a mission.
Okay.
I think this mission requires more than just a payment for a guide. for the guide.
Maybe the
And
bird guys have some good
I'm going to
goodies.
attack
Deal.
this one right here with Ray Frost.
All right. One
Oh,
damage.
sounds about right. And its movement is reduced by 10.
That's not gonna even matter in this area. Zira!
I think I'm gonna climb back down the ladder, take my chance with Sturgis. Is it what double movement to move through an ally or standard?
You can move through.
You can move it through an ally if they let you.
You're an enemy.
Okay, cool. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh dear.
That's not a good voice. Oh dear. Why? How many are there?
I just saw them. Okay, so I'll try and swing at this one, I guess.
Which one?
That
All right. Well, that already got hit by a ray of frost. Got it. And that's a miss.
one. I'm gonna War Priest to try again.
All right. Ooh, 10 damage. It sets out a
Is it dead yet?
it looks like it sets out a shriek as you cut wide as you cut wide fallows into it, leaking blood all over the place. Its eyes narrow at you. It looks like if it gets a chance, it will attack you next, possibly with its dying breath. Mao!
Fuck this shit, I'm out. I disengage and run to here. I throw out my bow. I guess. I mean, can I bonus action drink a potion? Probably not.
Didn't
think
we rule on
potion's
this
an
last
action.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we read last time it was an action to use a potion.
Yeah. Because it's not like you
Alright.
have it. It's not like you have it in your hand already.
All right. Good. I mean, I can't do anything else. I'm just gonna stand here, unless this can't reach me, right?
Yeah, once I figured out that was actually sitting on that's a wall there, and it's just such a huge token that it flaps over the wall. Yeah,
Alright,
it can't touch you.
Then I'm gonna stay here. No, I'm gonna
Alright.
take a step back.
All right, with you gone, the other Terrafolk squeezes past its fellows and comes out, seeing the enemy that nearly killed its fellow. It immediately goes in for a bite and a claw at Zira.
That will not
That's a
hit.
miss. And both of them are misses. It is now Fitz's turn.
Oh, jeez. I don't know what I want to do here. I'm gonna make the bird. The one that just stepped out into the hallway.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Of course, it's too smart to be
Suzy-
insulted.
Actually, they're not. But as you begin your mockery of it, the Terrafolk laughs it off and says, "I've lived through so much that you can say nothing to me that hurts."
That sounds like a challenge.
Saka moves past you guys and immediately comes to attack the one that was laughing. Scimitar! Scimitar! Oops. And I think that one's dead. Its eyes roll back and its body collapses to the ground as Zaka cuts it to ribbons. Fun!
Well, this is quite the development that I didn't want to happen. Fan's gonna move here and cast. Oh no, I can't really see. I don't really have anything else I can do. I can't see the enemy properly.
I don't recommend walking over here.
I only have 8 HP. I would rather stay out of their sight, so I'm just gonna ready a firebolt if one of them pops up.
Alright. And one of them does, as this one comes over, squeezes over to take its downed fellow's place. And the firebolt goes wide. Alright, this one attacks Zira. And it misses both times. This one attacks Zira. And misses.
Tempest protects.
Finally, this one attacks Zira. 7
There we go.
damage. Demicus.
I don't want to be here, but running away is probably just as bad. So I guess I will do Shocking Grasp on that one.
Alright.
Nice.
You smell. Your nose picks up the scent of burning flesh as the electricity courses through its body. Competes with the heat, with the stifling, with the smell of burning wood coming from over here. Zira.
Alright, I'll swing at the zap one.
Alright. And its body now collapses to the ground in a heap on top of the other body.
The bonus action, I'm going to cast a shield, shield of faith on myself. Give myself a +2 AC.
Alright. Mao, what would you like to do?
I will move up to here and hold my action. If anything comes within reach of me, I will stab it with my rapier.
Sounds good. Fitz, what would you like to do?
Can I see any of them from where I am at the moment?
Doesn't look like it. Unless you can see, if you can see them on the screen, you can see them.
Alright, I can
there.
see the one here.
All right.
So I'm going to shoot an arrow through there. Not the
This
short
is a
sword.
disadvantage because it's through 2 people, I think. Even a disadvantage that kills it. The arrow flies right past Fan and Zira and beds itself into the eye of the Terrafolk there. And it immediately flops down to the ground, dead. The ground is now littered with dead Terrafolk. So use Azaka to come forward and swing her scimitar. Killing the last one. Entering 30 experience points, guys. And as the last one falls, and their cackles finish echoing through the sounds of death finish echoing through the air. You hear a sound of somebody yelling in this direction, saying, "Hey! Hey!" It sounds kind of muffled, though. And as you get down over here, you can see that there is an Arakra,
Arakoa.
hog-tied. Even his beak has been mostly tied in the corner here. He's completely without weapons. Looks like he is pretty much just their prisoner. Perhaps he's about to be thrown over the edge, or perhaps he's just being kept there as food. But he's definitely still alive and is kind of yelling for help as much as he can with his beak.
Zira's gonna go up and remove the ropes from his beak.
Oh, the Arakra immediately hugs Zira. "Oh, thank you, thank you. Thought I was a goner.
Easy there, easy.
I'm Nefer. Nefer. It was a pleasant sight to see people up here. No more of those large, scaly faces.
Well, you might be seeing a few of those scaly faces soon.
Yes, yes. I must get out of here and return to Kir Sabal. You should go there too if you can. Perhaps you can petition to. Sorry. Perhaps you can petition Ashara to perform the Dance of the Seven Winds. It's part of a magical ritual that will allow non-flying creatures like you to fly, which might be interest to Mao, considering his people's desire.
Ooh. Where is that?
Kir Sabal. Let's see. He looks around from here and then says, "It is. Where is Kir Sabal? Hold on." It's one of those things. It's like I'm looking at the map and going, "Okay, there's all sorts of places. Where's Kir Sabal on this map?" He basically points down to the south. It's south and east of here.
Could you type the name in chat so I can
Oh, sure.
put it in so I don't have like written wrong like I do now?
That's okay.
Oh, nowhere
yeah.
close.
Yeah, I totally had that written wrong.
Yeah,
I
I
got
probably
it.
pronounced it wrong. Azaka starts looking around this stifling cave over here, where the fire's going.
I'm gonna poke at the bodies and like see if they have any meat on them that looks like it's worth taking.
Well, some of them look like if you cut them up, they could be edible. But other than that, they look like they don't have much on them. Just mostly bones, of what humanoid type bones, with carvings on them. The carvings
No,
don't look like.
she's looking for like a steak, like
Yeah,
someone that's never eaten a terraphook before.
Okay, so are you saying you want to carve a pterophog up to eat, or do you want to eat something that
Yeah,
they're
she wants
eating?
to like carve off a steak.
Yeah. There's like one here that's in pretty good shape. The one you shot with an arrow. It's not all in
She's
pieces
gonna
already.
like take her short sword and like poke.
Azaka gives Fitz a weird look, but she doesn't say
I
anything
torched
about
fried
it.
one of them for you.
She leans back and says, "I believe some of your companions are hurt. Perhaps we should take a rest here."
You don't think any of them are gonna come down here?
Doesn't look like it's very common that they come down here, but we can always keep a watch.
It's probably not in a bad place. They got a little fire and stuff. I can cook.
What's his name? Arak.
Let's call him Neff.
Yeah. Does he need anything before he leaves? Because I'm willing to give him some things because he told me about the flying thing.
He shakes his head. "Do not worry. Once I get back home, I will have all I need. Just if you come, I will speak favorably of you. Thank you.
Where might I find you?
I will be back home at Kir Sabal."
All right.
And with that, he dives off the edge and flies away towards the southeast.
So we're gonna take a short rest right now.
I guess so.
Yep. Azaka decides that she's going to be the one to keep watch, and she's going to stand here in front of your little cave with the stifling fires going. It gets more pleasant the longer you're sitting there instead of worse. Perhaps because all the terrafolk around it are now dead.
Fan's also gonna keep watch. He doesn't really need rest.
Is there anything that might make my costume a bit more believable?
If you want to dry out
Dead
some of the
Terrafolk.
bits and pieces of the dead Terrafolk, you can do that.
Yeah, I will try to improve my costume. So I guess that's another check.
I'll go with a survival check on that one.
Where is Ooh.
Mm.
That goes well.
There's only one other intact body you can try from. Basically, 2 of the bodies were completely destroyed with nothing available. And there's 2 others laying there, one of which Fitz took pieces from, but not enough to do that. But now you've kind of butchered up the body that you were trying to take. There's one more you can attempt to procure parts of a costume from.
So again? Well,
Yep, you may do it one more time.
Come on, please.
And unfortunately, it's another fail. You're not successful in harvesting any skin or anything else useful from the Terrafolk bodies that could be used to fit a disguise that make you more believable to Terrafolk.
Very weird question. I have expert forgery, which gives me advantage on duplicating existing objects. Would that count for this?
Duplicating existing objects in general, like you see a jar, you see the Holy Grail sitting there, and you could duplicate it, or are we talking just forging a map?
I mean, I can make another one that looks exactly the same, but doesn't do anything. I have advantage on doing that sort of stuff.
You would still need materials to do that with. In this case, without being able to use actual skins of Terrafolk, you'd probably need pigments and leather.
All right. Guess that's that.
I mean, duplicating is one thing, but duplicating with no material, yeah.
I'm gonna try to make another copy of the map if I can.
All right. It looks like you have another copy of the map. Congratulations. All right. After some relaxing, it's probably some food, you guys are probably ready to go again.
Think so.
Nothing assaults you during your short rests. However, you can hear outside that the rain is slowing down.
Here's
Seems
the
like it's
problem.
supposed
I
to
don't.
start.
Well, I guess there's maybe a thing up here, like a
Yeah,
tube.
there you are. Now you're in the right spot.
So is it like before, where like?
You're
Yeah.
right upon it, right?
In this case,
Yeah.
there is a 50-foot tall chimney ascending to the pinnacle. Again, it has plenty of handholds, doesn't require too much in the way of strength or athletics check. Without that, of course, you have, again, unchallenged climb, which means you can climb right up, and you can pass the rope down. That'll then let your friends climb right up.
Alright, I'm gonna
Which-
climb up, but I'm gonna tell them that once I get to the top, I'm gonna like kind of take a look, and I'll jiggle the rope if it's safe to come up,
All right.
just so that we don't walk
Understood.
into something again.
The spire's pinnacle is flat and roughly 40 foot square. The edges are crumbling away. It wouldn't be safe to stand too close to any of them. Vines and low brush grow in profusion. Bones and scraps of meat from dozens of creatures are scattered everywhere. A crumbling stone tower rises another 30 feet above the northern corner of the platform. A roaring flame floats in the air, hovering above the tower. Tumbled debris from the tower is heaped around its foundation. 3 humanoid creatures with needle-like beaks and leathery wings are worrying the last shreds of flesh from a well-chewed bones near an open doorway into the base of the tower. That would be the Terrafolk, of course.
Alright.
Again, let me shift your character token. And we'll be right. That's right.
I guess I'll give a stealth check for when I'm up there. And I
Alright.
trip over my own tail. No.
Nice. Your stealth checks are good at least. No dice, Lara. No dice.
She's a cat. If she's able to be, it would be bad. Sneaky puss. Oh, hello. They're right there.
Yeah, you can. Those are the ones worrying a bone, and there's a couple others kind of like gathered around the platform. They don't seem to have heard you coming up here. And
Oh,
of course,
dear.
the flame. No,
And it doesn't look like there's any inside there.
no, you're standing on an open platform. This inside over here is where the flame is. It's a very hot flame, which means that if you get too close to it, you'll probably take heat damage.
But if I go into that hut, it's gonna kill me. You're saying?
If you go in there, it's probably going to give you heat damage. You're probably going to take damage.
I'm gonna try to. Well, you said not to get too close to the edges either, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So do I go cook myself with my whole 8 hit points? I'm gonna.
Wait, hold on. Is that the flame or is these guys? Hold on. Give me 1 second to put these things on GM level, which also includes you. I want to see if they're hiding if they're hiding the actual flame. Hold on. Because
I just see like a campfire inside the hut.
Okay, I guess that is a campfire. Because I'm trying to figure out where this flame is. Because it's
It
referenced
sounds
in
like
the.
it's at the top of the tire. It's at the top of the tower.
Yeah, but there's no other area marked in here. It basically it's describing that the at the top of the tower you have to be careful of the flame. Well, I guess that is still. Hold on, I'm gonna reread that flame bit. So I was reading it earlier, and I was saying, okay, you have to stay away from the flame because it's gonna get hurt. Okay, fire beacon, magical from your seed. Any creature that starts to turn within 10 feet of the flame takes 3.3d6 damage. Yeah, that's definitely the flame. They just kind of show it inside as the as a campfire, but it is actually the flame. Because
That doesn't look like it's on top of the tower. That looks like it's on the floor of the tower inside.
yeah, but that's I'm gonna
How high up is the tower?
Tower rises another 30 feet above.
So the flame is 30 feet above my
It
head.
says it's floating in the air, hovering above the tower. And but according to this, the beacon it puts out a lot of heat, and if it's within 10 feet of where the flame is, like below the flame, anywhere within 10 feet of that area.
30 feet up, and I'm.
No. What I'm thinking is that it's is that it does damage within 40 feet, but because it's 30 feet up, it's only reaching 10 feet on the actual map.
All right, so I should be fine if I
Okay.
go inside of that hut. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Maybe I'm actually overthinking it. Maybe it's just if things are flying around up there. Okay, I'm gonna go with flying.
The tower is like 60 feet, you said?
30,
and then the
30
flame is
feet.
30 feet above that?
Okay.
Or however tall the tower is?
Yeah, it's 30 feet. So yeah, I guess you're right. It's trying to tell that to anything that's flying up there that they can't just easily fly around up there because they're gonna get hurt by the flame. All right, I guess that's what that's really meaning. All right, so you've moved up there. You're unheard. You're witnessing this. You're seeing that there's a couple of Terra folk busy gnawing on a bone, but mostly they're just kind of hanging around, watching the rain go by. Some of them just basically they don't seem to notice you. So
I'm scooting back down the rope. Or back down the tube.
all right.
To let everybody know what I saw up here.
Oops. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. What did you see? Azaka asks.
There's like 6 of those Terra folk up there, and they don't look nearly as scraggly as the ones that we fought down here. There's a lot of open edges.
And what about their treasure hoard? Have you seen where their treasure hoard is?
There's a tower. I didn't try to go inside, but I could try to sneak in there by myself. But then, if something happens to me, you'll probably never won't notice. I mean, I could scream really loud.
Let's see.
Can we try and lure them down here into this cabin? Try and fight them on our terms instead of theirs.
I don't. Are they fit in this tube that came down? Are they small enough?
No, they're huge. Well, they're large. Sorry.
No, but they might try and fly into the main entrance back there.
I mean, I could go up there, throw something at them, and then dive back down the tube. I could run up there and call them names.
Or I use minor illusion to create a sound.
I mean,
Yeah, but they might. If you make the sound, they might just get other guy here.
Well, I can make my voice 3 times as loud if I come up there. And just shout stuff at them.
could you make my voice 3 times as loud?
It just says your voice for thaumaturgy. I don't know if I can do that on somebody else.
I mean, I don't think it matters. We just need to go up there, get them, and then get them to come back down here. So anybody could go up there, make a face at him, and come back down the tube.
Yeah, but I can make it sound like the old people here scream.
But we don't want that. We want them to come at us, don't we?
Yeah, but the thing is, if they come here thinking that one of them screamed, they're less likely to think that there is danger here, or a lot of danger here. Instead of
They
if
might
one
not.
of
They
us
might
screams.
not care about the ones that were down here.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I could try to sneak up there because it's kind of my specialty, but that I might not have good luck in this.
It matters who are. It just need to lure them down here, and plink them off like stand in this, because they're not all gonna be able to squeeze in this tube at once.
I mean, I'm fine with getting him down here. Seems like a good plan.
Question is how?
No, go up there, throw something at them, and get them to come back down. You know, if they see that there's something that they might want to get here, namely us.
Right, but how do we make sure we're back down the tube before they catch us up there? That's what I'm worried about.
Well, that's why I go up there. I'm quick.
You know, you've gone last in initiative for a very long time.
Remember, the term initiative does not actually exist inside the D&D world.
Just because I was distracted by a light up.
What says you ain't get distracted by something?
Either that, or you guys distract them and get them to come down here. I go up the tube and ransack their hut while they're not looking.
I like that plan, actually.
I mean, the problem with that plan is they're just gonna stay here and kill us while she gets that, and then she's stuck up there, and we're with a man left.
Yeah, but only one of them at a time is going to be able to come in here.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, they can, because if somebody stands like here, and then everybody like lines up behind them, they're not going to be able to. They can move up and then try to move back to let somebody else in, but they're going to take attack of opportunities.
Yeah.
A what?
Yeah.
You're going to be able to hit them because they're backing away from you. They're gonna drop their guard when they try to move away from you and you attack at them. The thing is, you gotta be able to survive those beaks and claws.
I have faith that Tempest will guide my blade, keep me alive if I stand up front.
I mean, in my opinion, shouldn't we let our beast awesome guide stand in front? Because she's super cool and strong, and I'm so impressed by her
Yeah,
strength.
she's a lot tougher than the rest of us.
The guide looks at the group of you when you say this and says, "You know, if I take on all of this and go up there and kill all of them, I'm going to end up taking every bit of treasure for myself."
We're
Because
not
I'll
telling
earn
you
it.
not telling you to go up there. We're telling you to hold the line while I go and get what you're looking for.
If you really think that they will come down here.
If
If
they
there's
think
a
there's
loud
an
enough,
intruder down here, probably.
there's a loud enough noise, then most likely they'll come down here.
Damascus, as you're standing there, you see bones with scraps of meat being tossed down the chimney to land on the floor.
It looks like they just feed these guys their scraps.
And remember, you found a prisoner stashed over here.
My internet just cut out, so I'm trying to get that worked out. So
Okay.
I will try to be back when that gets fixed out.
I mean, I could just squeeze up the tube and see if I could sneak in there and sneak out without them seeing.
No, that's too dangerous.
I gotta agree with Mal on that.
I'm a lot sneakier than the bird.
Vow
Yes,
says,
but if one spots you, you might be in big trouble.
Vow
Yeah,
feels
if they
offended.
chuck me off, I can make myself float to the ground like a leaf.
What if they don't take you off and just kill you outright?
Eh,
I'm not too familiar with your magic, but what if they catch you again and keep trying to toss you off? How often will you be
I
able
can
to save
cast it a
yourself?
couple times.
A couple's not gonna be good enough if they catch you constantly.
I mean, shouldn't you just wait till the last second and then cast it, and then act that instead of like
Well,
doing
yeah,
a
I mean, I would
throw?
cast it like right when I was near the ground, and then go hide in the woods. I wouldn't cast it as soon as they chuck me. That'd be stupid.
Yeah, but the cat's probably gonna get distracted by something.
I'm not getting up there. I should be okay.
We should go with the distract plan and you get the treasure up there instead of you just trying to sneak all
I
the
mean,
way over there.
and distract, assuming I'm down here.
There's no guarantees, the guide says. It looks like they might just throw their scraps down here, and if they stash prisoners in that alcove, who knows how much noise prisoners make? They might just assume you're the latest prisoner stashed in there.
Something if I go up there and like chuck something at them and like tease them, and then come back down here, you'll be able to get, you guys hide, and as soon as they land here or get in this area, you just let loose on them, get them by surprise.
Down.
That
Sounds
sounds
good.
like the best idea so far.
Yeah. One condition though: don't go too far away from the hole.
Oh no, I'm gonna like stick my head out of the hole and like mock them.
All right, let's go for the plan. Come, let's just do it.
You
Agreed.
guys get in position, I guess, and I'll, figure out how y'all are gonna stand down here, and I'll go climb up the hole
Yeah,
again.
I'm gonna stand where I stand now, and I'm gonna stealth if I can.
I'm gonna be where I am and
Maybe douse the campfire that they had there.
Agreed.
I'm gonna stealth as well.
Is there a hide check still in 5th edition, or is it just stealth?
It's a stealth. It's
Stealth.
always a stealth
Okay.
check.
It just depends on what you're doing with stealth for, to hide or to move
Yeah,
silently.
that's why I was checking on that.
Alright, I'm stealthing back up the tube.
Ho-ho! Perfectly silent. Oops.
Wonderful.
Zara is just kind of clanking around over there.
Alright, so I just like kind of watch the bird guys for a couple minutes. I give them like a good bit of time to get situated.
It looks like the little storage area is not at all guarded.
What the
No.
hut?
Yeah, the hut.
Yeah, but I'd have to get over there, and I don't know if I could get over there. She's trying to like tempt me into going in there.
Yeah, at the moment you're surrounded by bushes, and the terrafolk are mostly looking over the edge towards the rain and have their backs to you. I was just giving you the option, saying you might be able to make
No,
it
you're
over
just
there.
trying to get me killed. You want me dead.
No, I don't. That would be Beatrice.
Just stick to the plan.
So Fitz is just gonna kind of stick her head up over the edge of the hole, and like kind of look at him, and then she's gonna just like yell, "Hey!"
The
And
nearest,
wait.
the nearest terrafolk turns its head. How did you get up here?
She's like, "I climbed up here. I killed your old folks. You're next."
Another one turns its head and moves over towards you. Insolent cat!
As soon as he gets near her, she's just gonna like scoot back down the hole. Like basically like drop, not free falling, but like sliding down the rope that she tied off earlier.
Alright.
I want to tell our guide to get back a bit to about here.
Hold on, I'm not looking over there yet.
Ooh, that doesn't look good for Fitz.
Yay! I moved
Ooh.
higher than not.
Goodbye.
And you see Fitz like kind of drop out of the hole and like be like, "We'll see if I got their attention at least."
I should be back now.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Roll
I don't-
initiative.
Gotta find my token first.
So plan, get them down there, and Murder has gone in action, and
Murder hobos!
she's doing great on initiative. Or Fitz, like,
Fitz is
ooh,
just, she's busy like dusting herself off, like getting the dirt out of her fur because she just crawled through a hole and got bits of like meat on her from the garbage chute. She just crawled down.
Mm-hmm.
She's too busy preening to care about combat at the moment.
And once again, Fawn is first.
Why am I always first?
Hold your attack until a burb gets there.
I will hold a firebolt until our guide swings her weapon.
Alright. Make sure you can actually see what you're aiming at, though.
If it's attacking the guide, I will be able to see it.
Alright. Whoa! 1 second, guys. I'm sorry, a chair just fell over and my cat was left on it. Making sure she was okay. Next time I managed to knock a chair over. And it scared her enough to make her run, thankfully. I was more afraid that, she was on it and it hurt her, but yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good.
Alright. Flies down. Flying over here. This one flies down. Lights over here. Sun flies down. Gazes evilly down at you. Zara.
I gotta move. Oh, hello. Let's see here. I'm gonna try and Sacred Flame this one.
Okay.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, I know. Been there many times.
Sorry, force of habit from
It's okay. And
Face
of course, they
face.
also list it right here nicely. That's what I really like about the compendium.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right. Circling around. Mao!
When something is within melee range, I will attack it. No, I will shoot my short bow at this one. I changed my mind.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes. That takes 4 damage.
Do I get sneak attack? Because I was stealthed, but I think they saw me because it wasn't that high.
Hold on.
14.
Yes, you get stealth attack. You get sneak attack. 1 damage.
That's full 1 damage.
Woo!
Better than nothing. Alright. Azaka charges forward into the fray, which is actually why I was warning Fan that he should have moved closer, but oh well, he wasn't listening. And scimitar.
I can still hit him.
I don't think so. It looks like the cave moves around too much to actually see it from there.
Well, the plan was for her to wait, but
Well, she really wants to fight these guys.
clearly.
And now we have Fitz.
I'm gonna do my kitty thing and go here, probably. Let's see, I can see that one, but I don't know if I can actually hit it. I mean, kind of want to stay standing here against the wall, maybe? Is that okay, or is that too this sort of space there?
Yeah, you can stand against the wall.
Maybe I think I have enough movement to get to there at least, and I can see him fine. And I'm gonna oh, do I mock him or shortbow him?
Can't go wrong with short bow.
Yeah, but vicious mockery gives him disadvantage on other attacks if it sticks.
True.
She's just gonna yell out, "Hey, Bird Brain, remember me?"
Which one?
The one that's right in front of her.
Okay. And it saves its throw. Its eyes narrow and says, "Yeah, I remember you, little kitty. Come here. I'll strip the meat from your bones."
She's like, "No, thanks."
Alright. You don't know where he is. Demicus.
Oh, hey guys, I think I blacked out there for a second. Can I reach that? Can I get this one with a ray of frost?
Which one?
This one?
The one in front?
Yeah. Or do I need to move forward a little bit?
You probably want to move forward a little bit to make sure you're in range.
There?
What's the range on it?
It's 30
No,
feet.
I mean it might be difficult to see from where
Yeah.
from that position. To actually be able to see your target since it's a spell.
I mean, you can move and move back.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't think I get back through you. But we have a meat shield in front of us at the moment, so I'll go for it.
As long as they don't have like reach of like 10 feet, they can reach over her. But I think that'd be kind of hard.
Yeah, they can't reach over her. You're good.
So I'm gonna ray of frost the one in front. For 16 to hit.
All
And
right.
then
Ugh, it looks like it's very badly hurt. Fun.
Oh yay. I guess I would try and go here because this is the only spot available to me to fight, and cast a firebolt at the closest enemy.
And it's still alive.
And I'll calmly make my exit.
These guys are kind of squeezed in on each other, but this one comes in and uses its multi-attack on her. So she seems to be. Sorry.
Gonna say, am I supposed to be upstairs ransacking their thing? I guess I should go do that.
Azaka basically stands there and laughs as the Terrafolk attempts to slash at her. Even though its claws seem the claws of the Terrafolk appear to be making contact with her and to be coming across her clothes, she does not seem to be the least bit hurt by this. The other Terrafolk notices this and makes some hissing noises. It is going to attempt to grapple her. What's the difference in grapple and 5th edition? Grapple checks used to be directly on there back in the.
It's a strength contest.
Okay, so
They
now
roll a strength. Whoever they're grappling rolls a strength. Whoever wins wins.
that works. And Azaka just kind of laughs it off as the Terrafolk attempts to grab her. Zera.
Alright, Sig Flame on listen.
Okay. Oh,
Not too bad.
7 damage.
Can't complain about that.
Would hope not. And Mao.
I will do the same as last time and shoot this one.
Okay. And your arrow goes right through the eye. And it tumbles off the tower. Zaka. Scimitar. Scimitar. And somehow manages to miss the Terrafolk directly in front of her as it dances around.
It's a giant bird. She's just like, I miss you, birdie.
The other one dives in and attempts to grab her. Ooh! Ugh! Azaka is grabbed.
I hope he doesn't
Oh.
drop her. That's gonna
Oh
suck.
no.
Oh no.
Fitz.
Fitz is going to pulls out her flute and starts playing like a lullaby for that one.
Okay.
That's 18 hit points worth of sleep.
Which means it would have to be 18 hit points or less.
Yeah, so it might not put it to sleep because that was a
If
crappy roll.
you're playing it on the one that you're facing Azaka, it has no effect. It's too high level. It's got too many hit points still in order to affect
Alright,
that.
well then she does that, and then she goes. Hold on. Then she decides to do her double move. Jesus, I hate this stupid waypoint thing. It never works. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then up the tube as far as she can go.
Yeah, it's an 80 feet one, so you'll be able to finish
So,
it next turn.
probably, like,
Oh, 50
halfway
feet
up.
one. Yeah, so she'll be able to finish
So
it next turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Go 20 feet. She can only use this if she doesn't move at all. So.
Okay. Demacus.
Okay. I'm gonna expend the spell slot and cast magic missile on the one that has our guy.
Alright.
Roll good little missiles.
Fun.
3 more times. You need to roll 3 more times, I think. Or is
Don't need to click. Is it just 3 damage times 3?
no?
Or do I
I
need
think
to cast it 3 times?
You roll.
You need to cast it 3 times. You
You
need
have to roll it
3 times. Yeah, because that was only.
Okay.
Earlier.
Second, and then the third one. And they're all going to the same one.
Alright, cool. Fun, your turn.
Fawn will firebolt the one holding our guide.
Ooh, 10 fire damage. Nice.
You better kill it before it drops her.
We're trying, Fitz.
I didn't try hard enough, apparently. It doesn't like my music.
Oh, that one can't get close enough. This one squeezes into the tunnel to attack the Demacus.
Crap.
8 damage. 8 damage.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's going to help me out too much, but I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield. Which is +5 to my AC, but I don't think it's going to help me out too much. It goes up to 19.
If it doesn't help you, it doesn't.
23 and 20, so you're down at the
23
moment.
Yeah, I'd be down. So I'm.
You're not dead since it's not double your total HP, your total hit points. So you're pretty much just down on the ground, bleeding, possibly bleeding out, but bleeding nonetheless. Since that's a total of 16 damage.
Looks like it's gonna be our guide that hits the bucket first.
I hope not.
Especially since, oh yeah, I forgot that part about the guide until just now. She's terrified of heights. So she's actually freaking out as she's being held by the Terrafolk at the moment. You're gonna see her eyes going wide.
And a squiggle freckle on her.
She seems to be, fine when it comes to being clawed at and poked at. She doesn't need to take any damage, but she's terrified of heights, so maybe she'll die if she falls.
This guide is useless.
Zara, it is your turn.
Oh god.
Save the guide.
No, save our friend first.
Yeah, Demacus, your hit points are still. I'll
Yeah,
fix that.
Okay, I have an idea. Could I, oh jeez.
I rolled 5d8 for that sleep, and I got 8, 2, 2, 2, and 4.
Could I use the command spell and command this guy to release her?
What's his command do?
I speak a one-word command to creature. It must succeed on wisdom saving throw. Follow the command on. There we go. I forgot I could do that.
Alright, it is currently about 30 feet up, but yeah, we're good.
Yeah, he
it's
wanted
in
to
the
drop
air
her.
now?
Yeah, I think you're still within the 60 feet range, but let's see.
Wait, he's in the air or is she still on the ground?
He's in the air with her. It basically grabbed her and started lifting off, which is why she's terrified.
Above the platform, so like would she fall to the platform or would she fall down?
She'd fall back onto this because it's still kind of above there.
It's better than her falling from. Yeah.
The command basically,
Yeah, I agree.
it releases her. She comes down here and is currently prone because of her terror.
So that happened on its turn, though. But
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of
That's-
making that as it goes and
okay.
makes it easier.
Does it lose its turn because you commanded it, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't get to try to pick her up again, although the other one can.
Oh, that's all I can do.
Yeah. And the other one would definitely attempt to do that. And it fails miserably. Even though she's clinging to the platform, she still can wiggle away from it. Mao!
I will be a good friend and give whoever it is that's down. I don't know your name. Sorry, I forget.
Damakos. The
Yeah.
tiefling.
Marcus, I'll pour a healing potion down.
Oh, well, thank you.
So let's see if this works. You get 6 points of health. So and I will move over here.
There you go.
Thanks.
You can hear Azaka basically saying over here, "Oh, God damn, I'd forgotten how much I hated heights. Oh God, I can't fall. God, I can't fall now. Can't fall now." She's kind of like you cannot even hear her panicking at the moment. She was fine before when she just thought about killing stuff, and when she was with you guys and going up with the ropes. But now that she's coming not on a rope and very close to the edge, she is freaking out. And with that, because of her terror and her and other things, you can kind of make out that her clothing suddenly slips off her body as her body changes. And instead of seeing a human female over there, you suddenly see a were-tiger standing in front of you. And the were-tiger then turns and pounces on the Terrafolk right here. Well, sort of pounces. It's more like it's jumping on the back and biting.
So who knows just control in that form and isn't going to go over after you guys next.
Okay, and that one's dead. And she's now in that spot because does that. Yeah, she looks kind of freaked out.
Oh, can she bite me? Can I be a were-tiger tabaxi? That would be awesome. I mean, like extra kitty.
I'm not even sure how that would work. Alright, that Terrafolk's currently controlled and can't do anything. Fitzinjar.
I'm still scooting up the thing another 30 feet because I'm using the rope to help climb. So I'm going up the.
Scoot,
I guess
scoot.
next turn I'm up there.
Nope, you'd be up there now since you moved enough. However, when you climb up, you see that not all of the Terrafolk had actually come up. Had actually gone off. This one
Right, she's not
had
gonna,
made its way. Had made its way close to the hole. Its face is scarred. Hold on. There's an actual description of this guy.
Oh, this
Its
is like
eyes
the leader,
glow
isn't it?
with hate, and there's a scar that begins at the top of its head and cuts down the right side of its face and chest to below its wing. It looks very fierce and formidable, and is holding a large javelin.
As soon as she sees it, she's gonna do that, and God hope it sticks because she can't cast a feather fall anymore.
That actually worked. And that's sporadically it starts laughing. The laugh is actually echoing down the tubes, and you guys can hear this weird laugh coming from over where the tabaxi climbed up. It's definitely not the tabaxi.
Chicken laughing.
What the hell is Fitz doing up there?
We don't have time for that right now. We've got pterodons to kill.
And it is still stuck in the hideous laugh. Damascus.
I will cast Ray of Frost on hang on, come on this one.
Okay. And that's a miss. Oh wait, it's controlled, so that would give you advantage. So it's a hit.
Awesome. And then I'm going to back up to here if I click the right button.
Fun.
Well,
The
let's
control goes away at this point.
do my signature move and cast a firebolt on this one.
Okay. That's a hit, and it's dead. Its body falls off the side of the tower. This one swoops in and skirts around the ravenous were-tiger towards you guys. And
Oh,
Doesn't she
instantly...
get an
Well,
attack? Did it move past her? Or
It
did
didn't
it
move
just...
past her because it's large. It's basically put its back to her because it noticed it really can't do any damage to her, and it's not going to even attempt to pick it up. But it really wants to take care of you guys, so it is going after Zara.
Bring it.
So I think that's 5 damage.
All right.
And now you get your chance to strike back.
Oh yeah. And War Priest attack again.
Alright. Ooh, 2 damages, causing slash marks across its body. The other one doesn't have any choice in the matter and pretty much just goes after the were-tiger again. And can't even grab her. Mao!
I will stab the one in front of me. Or try to. And I get sneak attack because Zarya is in 5 feet of me. So that's 13 damage.
Nice. Blood is cascading down its body. And it looks like it's about to fall over. You hear the sound of the tiger attacking this one over here. Fitz.
Jesus. I want to go in the hut, but this dude is gonna block me in there if I go in there. Like shit.
That is awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the hut. Why not? This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in the hut. Yeah, and just start looking around. That's
Inside the tower, you see a crude nest in 4 moldy wooden chests. There's just nests all around. Clearly the Terra folk just bed down in here. It doesn't smell too good either.
I don't think I took thieves' tools. Crap. I'm gonna. Well, as my action, I'm gonna check the chest. The chest is open.
The chest opens easily. It doesn't appear to have any sort of locking mechanism holding it closed.
Anything good? Anything that'll save my ass?
You see a cloth-wrapped wooden mask resembling a tiger's face. This appears to be the mask that Azaka wants.
If I have the time action, I'm gonna just of that back.
Yeah, you can grab it and put it in your bag. You don't have action time for anything else, though.
Alright, and that's like my turn. Please don't break out of laughter.
Thankfully, you still hear him laughing out here.
Thank God.
In fact, he seems to be now rolling around on the ground laughing.
Maybe he'll roll on. Please.
No, he's in the middle of everything. He's
I know
probably
it'd be
safe.
funny though.
Yes, it would. The Mechas.
Ray of Frost on that guy.
Miss.
And that's it.
Fun.
Magic missile on that guy. Damn it, where is it? One.
And that one's dead.
Oh,
Its body collapses to the ground.
okay.
Dead.
You
Zero.
guys handle the last one.
Let's see here. Can I see this one where I am?
If you can see it on the map, you can see it.
Looks like. Alright. Sorry, just making sure. So, Sacred Flame.
Four radiant damage. That definitely hurt it. It does the same thing its buddy did before, and it flies over the top of the tiger, but not quite out of its range, just to attack Zera. 10 damage, it looks like.
Alright, so I'm down.
Mao.
I'm gonna be nice again, and I'm gonna give him a health potion. So you heal 8 hit points.
Oh, thanks.
Zera gains 8 hit points.
And now I'm gonna be stupid, and I'm gonna run this way because I'm kind of worried about Fitz.
And it gains an attack of opportunity on you because you're within range.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
5 damage, Mao.
I'm still alive. Good enough. That's 3 HP life.
You see a tiger launching itself at the Terrafolk's back, biting and clawing. And that's enough to kill it. Collapses into a bloody heap as the tiger begins to eat the body. Fitz!
Back away.
Fitz is like looking at the door and looking at the chests and looking at the door and looking at the chest, and she's like, ah. She opens another chest and looks inside.
You have enough time to open all 3 because I don't know what's in each chest. It just gives me a cumulative.
Alright,
And
then if she just grab everything that's in them and shove it in her pack.
yeah, that'd be the entire turn. You'd be using up basically all of your abilities to.
Yeah, she'll do that. She'll just grab everything and shove it in her pack and hope to God that he keeps laughing. Please keep laughing, Birdie. You don't even need to tell me what's in there. Just
All right,
she just shoves it in her
I
bag.
was just writing it down anyway. All right.
Thank
It's
God.
continuing to laugh. You got lucky. Do I even need to have you guys do anything else, or can we just go with Fitz? Or is Mal planning on climbing up? Because what do you guys want to do?
I mean,
Well,
I'm-
Zera's gonna stay down here and make sure our guide doesn't go crazy on us.
I
Yeah,
was
she's
going to return the
she's
favor
currently
to
in
Mal.
She's currently in full tiger form, chewing on the body of the Terrafolk.
Right.
Her clothing
I wanna make sure she
is laying on the
doesn't-
ground here.
I just want to.
Just let her eat. Like, you know, as long as she's eating, maybe she won't eat you.
Van was planning
Hopefully.
to see if Fitz is alright. It has my entire movement.
Okay. Zera, do you wish to do anything?
Gonna stay here.
Okay.
Dodge action. Why not?
Terrafolk is dead. Mao, what do you do?
I mean, would it? How far do I need to get up before I'm at the
50
top?
feet.
So I will use my whole movement and dash as an action to get that 50 feet up. What do I
Okay.
see?
Give me 1
Is-
second. Let's move your token. You see another large Terrafolk lying on the ground, laughing hysterically. And you see
Do
a
I
little
see-
hut in there, and you're on a really big open space with bushes and other small plants.
And do I see Fitz still alive?
Yep, she's currently rummaging through chests and is shoving everything into her pack.
I tell her, what the fuck are you doing? Get down!
I'm getting the shit we came for.
And I climbed 10 feet down so that she could get into the hole. Because I have 10 feet left.
Okay.
And I'm not going up there with 3 health points.
Wise move. Zaka is going to continue to eat the body in tiger form, glaring at you, glaring at the party, as if challenging anyone to attempt to steal food from her mouth.
And
Fitz.
she was looking at me funny for eating them. Fitz is gonna go down the hole. He's gonna run across and dive
Sorry.
and go down the 10 feet. Man, hope that dude doesn't.
And he finally stops laughing, just as you climb down the hole far enough away from where he was. You could hear him yelling now, and swearing vengeance against you. Do you have any plans on challenging him further?
Well, we gotta climb down this tower and he can fly. So we're probably gonna have to kill him to keep him from killing us.
Well,
I mean-
he looks like his wing might not be fully working at the moment. It looks like he was in the middle of recovering from some injuries.
Well, if he's not gonna chase us, we could just leave him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it
let's-
looks like he's currently stuck up here, but he might be able to get to you later.
That's fine. It's nice to have a adversary to try to kill us later. I like making friends.
And eating them. Oh wait, that's not this game.
At the end of the campaign, he comes out while we're having this big boss fight, and he just murders us all. I see that happening.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna second were tiger eating the guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess Fitz is gonna pull the mask out of her pack, and like hold it up and be like, "Look, you can calm down. We got."
Azaka immediately sits up from her meal, blood dripping down the tiger's face, and sees the mask. Her eyes go wide, and her body begins to shimmer a bit. Then suddenly there's a very naked Chult woman kind of crouched in front of you. She immediately pulls her clothes on. And she's like basically looking at you now as if half grateful that you brought back the mask, but also fearful about what you guys saw in her.
Care to
I
explain?
imagine like it's not anything that Fitz may not have. I don't know. Were tiger common here? Is it something
They
that would,
do. They do happen. You know that they're around, but that they are normally, at least in human form, decent enough folk, unlike say werewolves. In were-tiger form, especially like a full thing like that, they can sometimes get very bestial, like that. So it's like not that were-tigers are evil at all. It's more like they can be very unpredictable in hybrid and beast form.
So Fitz doesn't seem overly concerned about it then, if she's aware that they're not bad folk.
Ding.
I think everybody levels up at this point.
Yay! Give me some hit dice. Go hit dice, go. Woo!
She's quite grateful to get the mask.
Alright, and she's like, there's still one of them alive up there, but it just looked a little beat up, so let's get the hell out of here while we still can.
Alright, so everybody climbs down the tower, and you're back on the Chult map.
Well, that went well.
It's much better than expected.
Quick question: who, by the way, is keeping track of all our stuff? Like
So,
gold and
I'm gonna hand you each like 300 copper. You can carry one copper because that's heavy. So each of you gets 300. Well, 333 copper. Just say because it's 2,000. I even give some to the Were Tiger Lily because there's 6 of us, right, with her.
Yeah.
So I just divide it by 6. And 121 silver each. Just because money is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I'm not broke anymore.
And there's a couple extra gemstones, and then this weird piece of paper, and she holds it out. But I think she can read spells, but it looks druidy, like touchy feely with the nature type crap. Nature. If you want to talk to some trees or something. Yep. Didn't get 2.
Hi, sweetie. Well, it could probably also be used for other things, but who knows?
Hmm.
I said it could be used for other things, but who knows?
I don't
So-
know. It's a happy little hippie druidy spell.
Are we leveling up now or at the end of the session?
What?
We're gonna go to like 10 o'clock, right? Usually we're
Yeah.
in like 4 hours.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
wondering if you're leveling up during
Yes,
session or at
you're
the end.
leveling up now since you're finished with this particular quest.
Okay.
We might not live if we.
Yeah, since you're about to have a long you're about to have a long rest since it's nighttime, still, and that means you claim your level at this point.
I get Jack of all trades and Song of Rest. Oh boy. I get half my proficiency bonus down to any check that doesn't have a proficiency bonus. Oh boy. Is there a Jack of all trades button on this sheet? I don't even know.
yeah, I think there is.
Oh. Let's see. Honor, sanity, psionics. I don't want to have to think. I know my other character sheet that I like has a jack of all trades where you can just click it off and it automatically does it. Don't see it on here. Add half proficiency to unproficient. They don't call it jack of all trades, but it's on here. Okie dokie. That didn't add my thing to it, did it? 1 d20 plus 1. No, that didn't add half of my proficiency. Oh, no, it did, but it didn't. Urgh. Add half proficiency to unproficient. So that should have had an extra 1, so that didn't add it. Stupid character sheet.
By the way, how do you do arrows? Do you keep track of them? Do I lose some? Do I need to get them back?
You regain half.
Half back. Alright.
Yes.
I usually just look at the rounds we did and roll a D whatever rounds we did. But half is fine too. But
Yeah, rolling for round sounds good too. But we can
yeah,
use that next time.
if a fight's like 10 rounds and you roll a D10, then you get however, that many arrows back. A little bit more than half, because then you could get 1 arrow or you could get like 10 arrows.
All right. Do you guys need any more time leveling up? Have you
I
rolled?
gotta pick a spell yet, but
Okay.
Yeah, I still
and
need
I
to
don't
pick
think
a
the Jack of
spell.
all trades button is working on this character sheet, but more spell, and I gotta figure out what spell to take, but I'll figure that out eventually. First level.
Yeah, Zaka currently seems very pleased to have her mask.
I want her to
Especially
bite
more
me.
pleased
Like,
that you're not that you guys aren't freaking out because you found out that she's a weretiger.
I want to be Kitty Hulk. Rawr.
And she's very happy not to have fallen to her death.
Yeah, that's always good. I'm excited that Guffin.
So as you guys, stay here in camp, she asks, all right, do you have any place in mind you wish to go?
I mean,
you
I
were
think we could go back and get some supplies. We kind of came out here, unprepared.
Yes, perhaps.
you
We could always try our luck at hold on one second.
We cut across the camp of righteous.
Yes, we could do that, she says.
That'll be quicker, a little bit quicker than.
I'm trying to go all the way up to Port Ness, but of course we do
Yeah.
have to cross the river to get there.
You also said something about you having a friend that could help us find where the wasting sickness is coming from.
Sorry, what?
Didn't you say you knew somebody who could help us with something? If I'm not mistaken. I might be, but I don't think I am.
You might be. That doesn't sound familiar. Not entirely sure.
And I think she said something about knowing the Naga.
Yeah.
Yes, the Spirit
Naga.
Naga. That's right. She did mention that.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember it. I was like thinking friend, but yeah, Spirit Naga is not exactly a friend. It's more like something she consulted.
Yeah, it's something.
Do I take a healing or do I?
Also, we need to go by Karib Sabal. I have no idea where that is on the map. I can't find it, but it's gotta be somewhere.
Can you guys see this over here?
What?
Oops. Can you see this little dot over here?
No, it's like it's
I
under
see
the
it.
map. It's under some crap, but we can see the dot.
Okay.
Oh, I
dot
see
in
it
the
now.
name.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Oh, that's not so far.
Yeah, it's basically stuff that are fixed points on the map that that you guys already could see because it's on. It was on the map that you were given, and there's other points in the map that are on the GM layer that are basically listed to the GM that can be moved at will. been placed elsewhere because they're not on the background of the map. Oops. Something to do. Okay, so that has to stay on token layer so it can be seen. Got it. So she basically says, okay, then we'll cut over to Camp Righteous and see if we can get anything.
Okay.
Let's see, how many days travel will that be from here? Yeah, it looks like it's 7 days travel, which is better than another 10 days travel. Sure, lots of things can hurt you if they're dead. The undead. The jungle's full of them.
They're not dead. They're undead.
So wait, there aren't any clear. That's right. I need to put up word that we really need a cleric in this party.
That'll be me.
Oh, you're a cleric?
Oh, you're a cleric.
Okay,
Okay.
so you have heals too?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. No, I just wasn't sure, so it's
Yeah,
kinda hard to tell.
unfortunately, our next game won't be for a month because unfortunately, 2 weeks from now, I'm doing a family thing.
All right.
Oh, all right.
So far, only one person's RSVP'd, but that's one of those things where apparently they sometimes RSVP very late in the game.
If you
So-
wanted to switch it to one of Holly's Saturdays, it's fine because she's not doing it until.
Okay, so she is here doing it something next week, I know, but the week after that, which is what day? Hold on, it's not. Let me get my map. I mean, my
Yeah, I don't
calendar.
know when our next game with her is.
The next game with her is next Saturday,
Okay.
unless she canceled it. I haven't noticed a cancellation.
I haven't looked recently.
Because I'm busy, unfortunately, on the 25th. But I should be okay on on December 2nd. Which would be like, there'll still be another game on December 9th if you guys feel like doing a December 2nd game.
That's fine
'Cause
by me.
I think that'll work.
Yeah, I don't think Holly's gonna list any more games.
Because she said
for
she was busy all through
December, so-
December.
Yeah.
But does anybody have any objections to also meeting a week early on December 2nd and December 9th, which is our normal day? December 9th is our normal day, and then December 2nd would be a make-up game for the fact that I won't be able to do any games on December 25th.
I don't think I have any problems with it.
Okay?
I don't know of any problems at the moment.
I
Alright.
don't
Way
have
out
any
there.
problems with it.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can't the
I think
25th anyway.
Yes. So I'll make sure to have that on the schedule after the session. Meanwhile, you guys just let me know when you guys are finished with resting up.
Dissonant Whispers isn't on here. Stupid companion.
I'm finished.
Yeah, Chromatic Orb's not in there either.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that's because Wizard of the Coast has trademarked them. And
Yeah,
they can't-
it's not SRD. Although I would just let you buy, like, the player's handbook for Roll20 so that you could get everything.
I thought they were like thinking about doing that or something at some point.
I know. Fantasy Grounds has it. It costs the same price as the book.
Yeah.
And that's
Ouch. I already
Yeah.
spent a lot on the book.
Yeah.
and considering that my book fell apart.
Ouch.
I have it in a 3-ring binder in sheet protectors because it's It fell apart.
I mean, I like Wizard of the Coast, but it would be nice if they in their books put a code that you could use for other stuff.
Yeah, I'd pay a little extra to get
That'd
a
be
code.
wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that way you don't have to buy it like 5 times if you want it on roll 22. Like,
Yeah, but I think at the time when they were producing them, they didn't think about other systems like this.
Yeah.
Feet, one action. I'm still working on putting my spell in, but I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Otherwise, I gotta type it in because it's stupid.
Alright. I think Firefinger went well. Yeah, it's a brand new day. The rain has stopped. And you guys are moving along. You trudge through the water and let's see what happens next.
No, not 33d6. That's crazy.
I managed to run the same number. And behold, you spot that same group of Emerald Enclave people that seem to have gotten lost and wandered in this direction instead of the
Bloody
direction they
hell.
originally been
Are
going
you
in.
serious?
As they see you, they stare open mouthed. It's like, I thought you guys were going to the Firefinger.
We just
Yeah,
came
we're done there.
from the Firefinger.
Been
What?
there, almost died.
God damn it! Jerry had the map. The youngest of the group just shakes his head.
Hey, Mal, do you have an extra map?
I mean, I have an extra map, yes. I do.
You guys want a good map? We got a good map.
A good map? How much?
Should I try it? Well, at least, do you want me to try to persuade them?
Sure.
It's a really good map. Wink.
One of the only ones of its kind.
Now, did it add my thingy to it?
It added 4.
Added the 4 for my charisma, but it didn't add the 1 for my half a proficiency.
How much do you,
Jack of all
are you trying to sell it for?
Oh, it's Mo's map.
Mo, Mao, how much do you want to sell it for?
Mo, whatever.
Bird boy.
I mean, it's a one. I mean, not anymore.
It's not a one of a kind. Don't try to lie to them.
It's a one of a 3 kind. I guess 5th. I mean, how much do you guys have? I mean, I don't want to rob you blind.
They start looking at each other and, start whispering to each other. And they're like, basically, they start, pulling out their pockets and everything. We have about 60 gold between us.
How about 2 short swords and 10 gold?
And the
That's
oldest
really
of them,
random.
the oldest of them says, "No, no way,
Weapons?
no way. We need our weapons. We're gonna get killed out here without them."
All right, 20 gold. I mean, it's there aren't that many of this.
No, it's not a ranged spell attack.
They hand Mao over the 30 gold in exchange for one of his maps. And they're like basically looking at wonder at the fact that it's a much more complete map than the one that Jerry apparently had been holding.
Fitz will at least put on the map are. Like, she's like, you are here.
Now we can tell that because they point at the map where it shows the Firefinger, and they kind of look over and go, "Yeah, I said we've been working in circles. There's the Firefinger over there, across the water." And with their new map, they take off following the river north. Apparently, they got diverted by those lobster people, like you guys did.
What should I do with this gold? Is it my gold? Is it the party's gold? I don't know. Like,
Well, it was your map.
all right, I'll be nice and I give it Stan because I draw it from the map she has. So she gets 10, I keep 20 because I did most of the work. And I'll buy you guys around later. So they all work out.
Now, of course, as the as you get further away from the water, you realize that over the next night, unless it starts raining again, you're going to have difficulty with water consumption. You can't for the night. You move on. Let's see. Yeah, lots and lots of things here. Okay, maybe there's any specials. Shit. Oh, of course there are. Look for the monster manual. And of course, I wander into a random page and see the word flumph. You ever seen a picture of a flumph?
A flump?
Yeah.
I think I remember that from my monster manual.
What's
It's
it doing up here?
No, you're not running into a flump. I'm just going in. I'm flipping through the monster manual looking for something, and that's the page I end up running into.
We were in the Underdark, and one of them was floating up to us in our party, and then one of the idiots in the party attacked it, and it was like, why would you do that?
It's so cute! Why?
It was coming to help us.
Yeah, another game, some of the other party members didn't know what flump was, so me and the DM spent about 10 minutes convincing us they were the most dangerous monster in the Underdark. So much fun.
Well, it's my understanding that the Underdark is very similar to Schultz, and that it can kill you instantly.
Yes.
Pretty much, yes.
As you guys make your way through here. Oops.
Don't mind me rolling this spell a million times and trying to get it to be right.
Am I missing somebody on this map? Yes, I am.
Mao is missing, or he is underneath someone, which is totally possible.
Not underneath me.
Mao's missing.
I'll put down a new token.
And Damascus has a wrong token here. Oops. Let me do that. That's not a correct. That token didn't come out. There you go.
Alright.
And I need to put out your guide. Oops. Wrong thing. Alright, as you guys make your way through the woods, I'm sorry, through the jungle here, away from the water line, a horrific stench fills your nostrils. Azaka immediately puts a hand up and says, "Everyone, hold on. Stay back." And she holds up her sword. Ghouls,
Does that
she
stench?
whispers. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Have we gotten a long rest in yet?
Yes, you did.
Alright. That means my spells are back. Yay, spells! Woo.
Suddenly, 8 ghouls burst out of the jungle around you. The stench is awesome.
Oh.
And at their center is a ghast.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Oh.
Tattooed to its forehead is a blue symbol. Fits and jar. You recognize this as an indicator that it once served Renai. I think that's how you pronounce its name. It looks like Rasnis, but I think it's supposed to be pronounced Ray.
Razagul?
No, but it's like that's what I said. That's why I'm thinking, like maybe Raz. I guess Raz, Raz, Ra. Yeah,
Raznasai.
Raznasai.
Razni.
Okay, that's a better name. Yeah, I like I said, I'm terrible at pronouncing words.
I would say Razni. I don't know.
Yeah, the ghast has a blue triangle tattooed on its forehead, an indicator that it once served Rasne.
That guy.
It basically sees you and it like basically calls its ghouls in for a meal, and Azaka is basically like, but it's like stay behind me sort of thing.
Yeah, kitty lady. Let's see if this kitty can get some. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't click my guy. There we go. Oh, go initiative, go! Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Hey, Fitz isn't distracted for once.
Be nice
Instead
to
I am.
All right. At least you guys are level 2 now.
Yay!
It's still probably promises to be a fun fight. Let's see if this works. Nope. I was hoping to see if just selecting all of them in a group would let me roll initiative for one at a time, but yeah, that didn't work. Instead of one at a time. Yikes.
Is this all open?
Yeah, you're basically an open jungle area.
Like, are there trees to hide behind?
You know what? I think on this encounter I should put some trees up. That would actually help.
Oh, are there trees? I'm climbing up a tree. Joking.
This is a random encounter map, so I need to remember to delete stuff off of it. And between maps. There we
It's
go.
my tree. Get away from it.
Fitz, you have first blood here.
Fitz is gonna use her double movement to get 15 feet up this tree. Dig her little toe claws in. Why did you scooch the tree?
It's because it's not on center. I was trying to move it to the back so that
and then
it
she's
can be
just
seen.
gonna pull out her short bow and plink at the main
Fire at
guy.
the ghast.
Yeah.
Okay. An arrow lodges itself right in its cheek.
She's not messing around with these things. She's going up a tree. Hopefully they climb.
And Azaka charges at the ghast. Yeah! 9 damage as well. Nice. Cool. What's the movement speed? 30 feet. It's right after Zera. Now I need a con save from you, Zera.
Yep.
Oh wait, unless you're an elf. Are you an elf?
Half elf.
That doesn't count. You still have to roll a con save.
Bugger.
Ooh! You're paralyzed for 6 turns.
Great, there goes our healer.
Wait, what?
I asked you if you wanted me to take heals.
That's going to be a paralyzation symbol. Up top there, the 6 is indicating how many rounds you have.
Wait,
You're currently
it's
paralyzed.
Anything dispel it?
It must succeed its saving throw 1 minute. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of
Can
each
repeat
of its
the-
turns,
okay.
ending the effect on itself on success. Basically, that would be your action for a turn. For your turn, is to basically just try to shake off the paralysis, and it ends on its own in a minute, which is actually no, that's 10 rounds. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh, these guys are fun.
I'll put that as 9 there.
Time to GTFO.
This one runs for that.
No.
Ouch.
Oh.
Right, it's just basically
think
it
he's
sinks its
dead.
just right into your shoulder.
I'm almost dead.
He's not even down. He's let alone dead.
No, but he only had 8 hit at start.
No, remember level up.
Yeah, but he's a caster class unless he rolled really
He
good.
rolled really good. He's got 15 HP normally now.
Yeah,
So he rolled
me.
So he
Yeah, I
gained
should've-
7 hit points during level up.
So he's got 2 hits left.
I should have 14 hit points, but he wants to have 9.
You need to put it on your character sheet.
I do have it on my character sheet.
This one's gonna try to bite Zera, which means it has advantage because you're paralyzed. Yeah, it does
Let's
10
know,
damage. Cool. This one appears to be charging at the tree that Fitz is in, but is nowhere near her. This go here. Goes right for your mage. And misses. Piercing. Demetrius.
I'm going to cast my chromatic orb on that guy.
Okay.
One. Which I'm pretty sure misses
Yep.
with a 9. There goes one spell slot.
Mal.
Back
Oh,
up.
sorry. Do you have a second?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move away.
Okay.
I will move up to here and attack the guy next to me with my rapier.
Okay.
That hits, and does that kill him?
No, give me 1 second. I just need to make sure there's something. Alright.
Oh, sneak attack too.
Ooh.
18. I mean,
It's not-
unless he's.
It's not down yet. Gas. This is a ghoul. Yeah, it's not quite down yet.
18 hit points and it's not down.
Nope,
Oh.
they're heavies. I rolled high. I rolled high on the amount of ghouls that showed up.
Oh, I'm gonna Should I disengage? Because
Disengage was an action.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it is.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you
Use
might
your
get it
action.
because of cunning action.
Oh, that's true.
OP rogue running away shit, but I can't because he's gonna die if I do so. But Ismo, nice. He's been a nice guy up till now. Guess I'll keep it up.
Thank you.
Right, that ghoul comes up and is attempting to strike out at your character there. And because of her special abilities, it does no damage to her. However, because it hits, she still has to do a Constitution saving throw, which she succeeds. Excellent. Zira, you can roll to see if
All right.
excellent! You managed to throw off the paralysis.
Except
Do you have
for
any
that still
ability
two
to? Do you have an
Yeah.
ability to disengage?
Nope.
All right.
I mean, you could as an action, but.
Nah,
The action was
checked them
throwing
at
out
the
the
end of my
paralysis.
turn, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, that's sorry, forgot about that. That is actually the last thing you can do.
Yeah.
So fun.
Fan will disengage
Screaming at the blood that's on his hands.
and get out of there.
Oh, nice. Leave Mao to die.
He has full health.
Yeah, that thing did enough health damage last time to kill me.
He leveled up. Don't worry about it.
I think the Watchers of Action is just run away.
Ghoul streaks over and attempts to strike at her. Because it's stupid. It doesn't realize that it can't actually hurt her. No, well, actually, it might be able to paralyze her. I need to roll a Constitution check again. Ooh, and she does become paralyzed. It didn't actually do any physical damage. Yeah, it didn't do any damage to her, but she's not paralyzed. And we have the Ghast. That's a miss. And this ghoul also charges in towards her, and it attempts to attack her as well. But it doesn't do any damage to her. She's already paralyzed, so she's okay. Fitz!
I'm gonna try to plug the one that's in front of Mao. With a short bow. Pew, probably does not hit.
The arrow goes whizzing past Mao and whizzing past the ghoul.
And that's all I can do. I'm just gonna hang up here in the tree. And laugh at the one that's down below me.
And she shakes off her paralysis.
You
This
need to
one-
turn into a kitty!
This one bites Zara and misses. This one attempts to bite Mao.
Ooh, great.
Its jaws sink into Mao's shoulder, drawing fierce amounts of blood.
See, you're still alive.
Oh, I also need to make a con save, right?
No, not for bites. It would show up in the attack roll.
Alright. What's it? My character's and always being on low health in any game I play. Like, I play a monk, always at 5 hit points. Now, always at 2 or 3 hit points. Like,
Just unlucky, I guess. This ghoul attacks Zira. Misses. This ghoul approaches the tree and attempts to climb it. Let's see. And it slides back down.
Uh-huh.
This ghoul attempts to bite her and actually doesn't do any damage. Demacus!
I will use another chromatic orb on the one attacking Mao.
Okay.
25 to hit and 14 points of fire damage.
And it's immediately dead.
And then I will move over here a little bit.
Okay. Mao.
I'm gonna run away because I'm not going into melee anymore. And I'm gonna help Zara out and shoot this one with my short bow.
Okay. 10 damage. Good going.
Sneak attack. Oh, I will dash as a bonus action because I can.
Just don't outrange your bow range. Now you're good.
Okay, this one attempts to attack her again and misses. Zara!
Alright, screw these guys. Channel Divinity. So let's see.
So within 30 feet of
Except
you,
that I
gets-
believe is I am not sure that you can use that with this in play with the ghast.
Just
they
has
just have
advantage.
it's a roll. They just would have
Okay.
advantage.
It's against So turn undead. Each of them get a save a will saving
The only one
throw.
that doesn't get it is the one that's trying to eat get me.
Sorry, Fitz.
So within 30 feet.
Eh,
Put
you
30
can't
feet
get
into your aura so I can see how far that goes. Okay.
it gets all of them. All of them but this one.
Advantage, and that is wisdom.
So he makes it.
These are some wise ass ghouls.
They're rolling on advantage because of the check.
There we go.
Oh, there goes one.
One's gone.
Alright. And there's that one. And then finally the ghast.
Oh, I tried.
Oh, you got
Hey,
get rid
very
of two of
cool.
them.
Anyway, bonus action, Shield of Faith, give me +2 AC.
Excellent.
And I can't access my token to do anything.
You gotta click on the select move if you're still on the ruler.
That's why.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you'll get there. Let's see, that means it is now Fan's turn.
Well, first of all, Fan is not a fan of almost getting killed. He's gonna run all the way over here.
He doesn't want to be eaten by ghouls.
And what's my range? Firebolt at this ghoul right here.
Firebolt at which? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Because you're in between the trees, so, so I'm trying to see.
this one.
All right, that's. I'll give it to you. Go ahead. And it misses. Okay. Ghoul attempts to trick her and takes a roll Constitution save. And she succeeds. Gust. On again, and that fails. Ooh. You can hear Azaka coughing at this point.
Ooh.
Oh, she got the stinky.
Okay. Trying to figure out what the poison does, though.
It gives her
Oh,
disadvantage on rolls.
Disadvantage.
That's what I thought. Ghoul. That means the ghoul is currently trying to run away, and she currently has disadvantage. Well, actually, no. That starts at her on her next turn, so it's currently still normal. So scimitar attack, and it takes some damage, and it flees as far as it can go. Fitz.
I'm gonna shoot at one of Zara's buddies. That one.
Okay.
Probably doesn't hit.
Miss.
Yep. All that dex. Not doing me any good.
Saka now has disadvantage while she attempts to attack the ghast in front of her. And she misses. And this ghoul claws out at Zara. Misses. The other ghoul also claws out at Zara. And misses. This ghoul once again attempts to climb the tree to get at Fitz. This time it manages to. So the ghoul is now up in the tree with you.
It climbed up 20 feet.
Yep.
I don't know what their movement is. 30? I think it could get up 15 maybe. I think you could only, I don't know.
It has
I
a
believe
30
climb is
movement
half
speed of
speed.
30.
Yeah, climbing is half, so it's
Ah,
5
okay.
feet below me.
So it's 5 feet
still.
below you and can't actually strike at you this time. But it is climbing the tree.
I'll just go up higher next turn.
Okay, she's a con save again.
We're in the jungle. They're big trees, right? They're not like
Yep.
crappy little palm trees.
Yeah, but they're not avatars like trees, so they're not huge.
No, but they're not like 40 feet tall.
Right. And it's now Demacus' turn.
I will cast Ray of Frost on this one.
Alright. Three damage.
And move over a little farther.
Okay. Mao, what would you like to do?
How is our guide doing? Is she like okay?
She's poisoned, but she's undamaged. It seems that because of her supernaturalness, that she really can't be hurt except by magical weapons.
Alright, I will move closer up to here. Bad idea, but I always make bad decisions, and I will shoot this one.
Okay.
That
And
misses.
you miss. Yes. Okay, the school attempts to flee, and she gets an attack opportunity on
I
it.
got bad news, guys. You're gonna need to get firefighters to come and get me down.
I can always set the
The
tree on
cat's
fire.
stuck in a tree.
But I
I'm
got
sure-
an axe. One way or another coming down.
Zara!
Let's
Run
see
away,
here.
run
Swing at
away.
this one.
Gonna get the one next to you?
That one.
Okay, the one above you.
And War
3
Priest.
damage. And a miss. Fun. What would you like to do?
Firebolt on the one in the tree.
Alright.
Oh, this can end poorly.
Fire!
Yeah,
Tree!
burn down the tree with me in
Thankfully it's moist out there. It's a rainforest. And it takes 7 damage.
And I'm out there.
Okay. The school finally seems to get it through its head that it can't actually hurt her and tries to move away, and she gets attack opportunity and does 9 damage to it as it moves away into Zara's range. Attempts to claw at Zara and misses. The ghast also seems to recognize that Zaka can't can't be harmed easily. She hits it for 4 as it moves away towards Zara, and Zara now has to roll a Constitution save for its stench.
Bollocks.
And you're now poisoned. At the top of your next turn, you have disadvantage, assuming that you survived that long. It is then now going to bite you. And I
Goodbye.
think you're downed.
Yep.
The
Oh,
cleric
no.
is now on the ground bleeding.
I'm next.
Ghoul's running
Well-
away. Fitz!
It's been nice knowing you guys.
I'm gonna climb up a bit higher to that one below me.
This is a mega death game, so...
I'm gonna climb a bit higher to the like another 20 feet up, and I'm gonna. Which one of these suckers did I shoot at? Not that I'm ever really good at shooting, but I'll shoot at the main guy.
The ghast, okay. Your arrow rains out and hits another one of its shoulders. Zaka swings her scimitar at the only remaining ghoul next to her. First one is a miss. Second one hits. Oh, until the start of the next turn, so she doesn't no longer have the disadvantage. Excellent. I misread that. Cool. Ghoul. The ghoul steps over the body and heads right to Mao.
Oh, a 22 to hit. Oh,
Yep.
Mao hits the ground like a rock.
Feathers plume up from Mao's body as he strikes.
Well, this doesn't seem to be going too well.
Okay, this ghoul just runs straight towards Demacus. And misses.
Thank God.
This ghoul continues to climb up the tree. after Fitz. Strength check. But it falls off. It falls off.
And it should take falling damage. Ha ha ha. 1d6.
Oh, sorry, you're right. 1d6.
Nah. It fell 15 feet. So,
Eh,
probably half of that.
yeah, there we go. I'll go with the first roll that because it rolled. Yeah, so it's 3.
It's like 1d6 for every 10. Something like that.
The school moves away from Mizaka. She can then hit it with a scimitar. And she smacks it for 12. Damascus.
Well, this changes things a little bit. I'm going to do Shocking Grasp, the one next to me.
And you managed to
Ooh,
kill
that's
it.
Oh, nice.
a nice one. Thank God. Well done, Marcus.
Yay, we actually killed one. Yay.
I killed the one my first round, too. I will back up a little farther, because I don't want that to happen again.
Let's see. Mal, death for saving throw.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Ooh, you get a double.
Oh,
You get
no.
a double on a
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, but
Somebody
no,
give that man a potion.
yeah, I've been dealing out potions. but
Well,
nobody's-
the other two hadn't run. If the other two people hadn't just run away from the battle, to stay way far away and left the rest of you to deal with things, this wouldn't be happening.
I'm
Poor
a
mouse
I'm a
just
spellcaster. What else am I supposed to do?
Well,
So-
I have a reason for staying away from the battle. I have 1 HP left.
Yeah,
Okay, this
alright.
school runs
Got
away,
any
and you no
potions
longer
on
see
you?
it. Zera,
Yeah,
death
I-
saving throw.
I do have a healing potion with me, but
That's a single. But by the way, that's a single failure for you. But it's a double on Mao only because it's a nat 1.
And if you get a 20, you get to stand back, or you get 1 hit point back.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Basically, you sit up with a nat 20 is you sit up with a gasp, and
And
they're
then you the next turn you're down again, pretty much.
yeah. Fun.
this is not a nice situation.
No, it is not.
I will cast Firebolt on this one.
On what one? I'm sorry.
This one.
At least it's no longer in the tree when it starts to catch fire.
And I'll promptly run away.
I should have ran when he had the chance.
I wouldn't
goes
worry about the one that's
forward.
bothering me.
Gast is running forward. Let's see, which ghoul is this? Okay, that ghoul leaves the map. Fitz.
I'm gonna shoot the big guy again.
Okay. And that actually kills it.
Yay! He did.
You launch your arrow right through the air, and it strikes it right in the back of the skull. You see a small
That's one
flickering
less thing to chew on,
of
fam.
light, and the gas just collapses to the ground.
Does everybody else just run away?
Fitz. Oh my god, thanks a lot, Fitz. No, I don't have to worry about a dangerous thing.
Well, you
Well,
still
there's-
got the other one.
There's
That
still
one.
one more.
I don't care about that one.
Zaka runs forward and swings her scimitar.
I can outrun it.
7 damage. And the ghoul leaves her range, and she strikes it for another 7 as it moves towards viable prey. That one seems to give up on Fitz being in there and heads
Oh god.
heads off in that direction. Where's the people running away?
You're making yourself prey by running away, guys.
Well, I'm also fighting back, so
I mean, I've killed 2 today, so.
Demacus.
good luck.
If only had an area of effect spell.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So I'm gonna chromatic orb this one with fire. 23 to hit, and then 18 points of fire.
It disintegrates
And then-
before your eyes in a ball of flame.
And then I'm gonna move over here.
Alright.
It's just a
Now,
bunch of spellcasters running
Now,
for their
don't
lives.
fail. Don't fail.
And I've got no more spell slots.
Oh.
Oh no.
No!
Goodbye, Mao.
Fatality.
The first death of the game.
I called it. I called it.
Listen, if you can kill this one, I'd appreciate it.
that is so sad because we really like Mao. I mean, he's still they got everybody the nice maps, and you gave one of the two copy maps away. Now we still have 2 maps left. You have the original and the copy that Mao made.
Who was 1,000 gold? We can bring Mao back. Bring Mao back. Hope to try to at least.
No, you
There's
There's
can't.
no resing in this
There's
game.
no resing. That's the whole point. People that got
no.
rezzed are now dying. Zera, your turn.
Oh my god.
No, don't you die
Seriously.
too. Don't you die on me.
No. Are we actually gonna have 2 deaths this game?
And 1 really nasty encounter.
Alright, what am
Oh my god.
what am I gonna play next time? Let's look.
I will pass the firebolt on this one. Because what else am I gonna do?
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one did you fireball? I'm sorry. I was writing down the...
Closest to me.
This one.
Okay. Oh, that one's dead too now.
Thanks, fam.
And I am running for the hills.
See this one running after you. Fitz.
Jeez. Even if I use all my movement to go down the tree, I'm not gonna make it to him. So.
Did you guys give Azaka any of your health potions?
I don't believe we did. She could
No.
take a medicine check on him and try to stabilize him.
I mean, she saw that I pour a lot of health potions into people, so
Ah,
I'm
good
gonna
point.
fire at that one that's chasing Fan.
But I think that would still take 2 actions to do, and that's not time
What, a
enough.
medicine check is stabilize? No, that's one
No,
action.
no.
To find a potion.
To find a potion
Yeah.
on Mao and give
You
it to
can try
Zera.
do a medicine check and stabilize him. If she doesn't have a healer's kit on her.
Yeah. If she doesn't have a medicine ability, do you know what skill check that is?
DC
It's a
10.
wisdom check.
That's a miss. Okay, wisdom check.
Yeah.
Ooh, she stabilized Zera! Congratulations, Zera! You're not dying today. This school comes right at Demacus. And
Oh my
misses.
god.
Demacus.
I will shocking grasp that guy. At least try to, anyways. And then run away because he doesn't have a reaction.
Oh, if it hit, did it hit?
I don't know if it did. If it did,
The first one hit. Is that doing
Yeah.
it twice, or did you just double hit it by accident?
I double hit it by accident.
Okay.
I saw the second one and I'm like, I don't think a 12 hits.
No, 12 would still hit.
All right. And then I'm going to fly away. Once I can see how many squares I'm moving.
Straight down.
Can't really
Yeah,
make it to 70,
yeah,
can
straight down.
Can still get you, but
I
it's
can
like,
also get away from him next turn.
Alright, Zara, you've been stabilized.
Yep.
And I guess you don't have any actions to do.
he
Since you're
can't
Nope.
do anything because
You're
he's
unconscious.
unconscious.
unconscious and sleeping and breathing easily.
You know, Fenn's
Just taking
a
a
real
nice
fan
nap.
of staying alive, so I'm going to dash away. I don't want to be there.
God, the ghost not gonna come back after me, is he?
And it's gonna claw her instead. And she succeeded the Constitution save. Fitz!
I'm gonna try to shoot that one there.
Alright. And it's dead.
Yay! I did it!
Now there's only one.
And I guess I'm gonna slide down 20 feet back down the tree, so I'm only 20 feet off the ground at this point.
Alright.
Like, I just dig my claws in and go.
And then Zaka is going to Scimitar. And Scimitar. 5 damage. Demarcus.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost that guy.
And you kill it.
Oh, you got an awful lot of crits.
Yeah, well, last game I wasn't hitting anything, so.
Yeah.
Oh. That. A lot.
655? No.
685. Or, no, it'd be 785. I think, right?
Wait,
Girl,
I have 325. What
655.
Yeah, if you
Where
guys
are
had
we at?
lost one more character in your party, you might have made it up a second level.
yeah.
I have 455 written down. I don't
So I
know.
had to recalculate after Mao died.
I have 355
I had 325, so.
or
Oh, it might be
325.
3. I might have written 4 by accident. So,
You guys would be at 775, but because I'm dead, you guys might have gotten another level, but I'm not sure.
Because Mao died, you guys gained more experience points for it because it's divided 5 ways instead of 6.
Thanks,
And if
Mal.
Zara had died, it would have been divided 4 ways, and therefore you might have leveled if Zara had died.
Fitz is gonna finish sliding down the tree and go over to Mal and just check him, make sure he's actually dead.
Yeah, the blood is leaked out of his eyes. There's a huge gash in his chest. Another one in his shoulder where the gas bit him.
And
He's just a
once she
mess of
verifies that
feathers.
he's dead, she's going through his pockets.
Yeah,
She's being
Fan-
practical.
Fan will take the spare map Mal had, if he still has one.
Yeah, he
So-
should. He had 2 and he sold 1.
So if you guys want to know what I'm carrying, alright, let's see. I have travel clothes. I have like 10 rations left, if anybody wants that. I have disguise kit, thieves tools, forgery kit. I also have a ring. I have a marked deck. I have 3 healing potions left. 5 daggers. Some oil, a
Holy
rapier,
crap.
a short and also a vial of poison. So feel free to take what you
That
want.
was a lot of stuff.
I mean, I am always one big loot drop. Like in another game I play at the backseat and I have 8 javelins, 4 spears, 10 daggers.
How did you manage to carry all that stuff on the other game?
I mean, I'm not over my carrying capacity, so
It's just awkward.
You were the weapon valet. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't even use them. Like, I use 1 spear and that's it. Like, I also had a bow, which I don't use. I also have some axe, a whole bunch of like beast stuff. I have some teeth of a bear and some troll teeth too. Like, I'm a hoarder. So what am I gonna play next time?
I've given you a new character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get to spend the next 2 weeks thinking of something.
Ugh.
Next
How
3
much money did
weeks.
you have?
We're not meeting again for
That's
3
right,
weeks.
yeah.
Oh yeah, my money. So in total, I had. Do you want in exact or do you want just how much it would be in gold?
How much it
Exact.
would be in gold, and then we can split it up.
Okay.
All right, in gold it would be 56.35.
Jesus.
What?
I think I have like 10. And I've got
You don't want
22
to know.
now.
You don't want to know. I have like 73 gold worth of gold
Yeah, don't
from
forget.
being from performing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want.
And Mal performed with her at times, so he was earning gold with her.
Yeah. No. I've got 22.
Alright, you guys can split his money. I don't need any more.
Yeah.
Is that a...
I
Sorry.
still have 5 healing
Alright, so
potions that you guys
how
can
much
take.
would that turn into?
Oh.
So about 18 gold, MD8 silver each. Not counting fits.
I like how you're all hoarding over my dead body. Just like,
Yeah, we're just going through his
"Oh,
pockets, like,
Our-
you know.
our friend just died. Let's loot him.
You're in the jungle. What else we gonna do?
Just be glad we're not eating you. Fitz, like, looks like she wants to carve a chunk. It's like,
I would probably not be that healthy to eat, just to be honest.
She's like, I wonder if he tastes like chicken.
I guess we should make him some sort of shallow grave.
I'd rather have a shallow grave. I don't want to come back and trying to kill me.
Maybe a funeral pyre.
Do you have the peaceful repose? Do we want to give 1 or 2 of the healing potions to the guide? Since she's our
Our tank right now?
yeah. She's our buddy now since we helped her.
She doesn't actually
I'll-
need healing
I'll give her-
potions since nothing... Since,
No, but she can
physical
use
stuff
them
doesn't
for
seem to
other
hurt her.
players.
Alright.
And also,
I'll,
we're down 1 person, so
I'll give her 1 of my 5.
Well, give her on Mao, so
That's true.
give her 1 of those maybe, and then 2 others. The 2 others. I don't need any. I still have 5 because I'm a coward and I hide in trees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have 5 too, and I just run away. Except for one
Everybody
time.
everybody has 5 healing potions.
I've got plenty.
Who ever used them, and no.
I've never used my healing potion.
I've not much of a chance to use them, to be fair.
I was gonna give you one now, but you ran up the tower too quickly.
How many healing potions did you give her?
Maybe just give her all 3 that Mao had. If everybody still has a bunch.
Alright. Since there's no inventory space on an NPC sheet, I had to write it down on my notepad. I was put the note down. In fact, there's a note on Zera that Zera is wearing heavy armor. Oh, I'll also write down a note that you guys know that she's a were-tiger. Okay. Yeah, and put on the note that Mao was killed by ghast/ghouls. Fireball Barbarian.
Frobog is in the
Those are cute.
Zolos.
Zolos.
Yeah, I know what they are. I was like thinking about it in a second, and like. And as you whisper to in Zira's, sorry, not Zira, would be because Zira is not the one that would do that to you. Fitz, that's Zira is
Whatever the tiger lady's name is. Yeah.
Azaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Another
basically she's basically rolling her eyes at you. You're going, no. Yeah, like for example, let's see. Yeah, because see, bite definitely would work for that, because that's what the link says. But she's currently in human form.
I want to be Hulk Kitty.
Kitty Hulk smash! Kitty Hulk smash! But yeah. Poor Mao. We all knew him well.
Did we?
No, what I was just saying is that we everybody liked Mao.
We knew him well enough not to want to eat him when he died.
And two more in the loss of for the party. Because it is a loss for the party.
Yeah, he was like our rogue. Why not being a rogue?
I mean, I didn't have a chance to be a rogue. I was the healer, basically, for this session, I think, because I healed the most.
Yeah,
Not
leaders
rogue.
are good. So let's see. As Mao is laid to rest, it begins to rain. Life-giving water is pouring from the sky.
What appropriate weather.
And it's raining if you make camp, and because thanks to Kitty, you guys have drinkable water for the next day. Yay! You see, I put a little grave marker there.
Just in case we come back this way, we can leave a couple pebbles on his grave or something.
Or if everyone here dies, then
You can actually bury right there with
Yeah, that's where we've left his remains.
That'll be the character graveyard.
him.
Quickly, out of character, I think he would have preferred to be cremated. Because
But he
now
didn't
he's just
communicate his wishes to anybody. Nobody knows that that's what he would have wanted.
He's gonna get.
I
I think we would have
suggested
been
it.
smart
Yeah.
though, and have burnt him because if there's
Yeah.
undead, we might have been like,
Do you have enough? Do you have enough burning materials?
He had some oil on him.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you. Burnt him during the night, sending up big flumes of smoke as it rained down upon you.
Can I roast marshmallows over his body? No.
You have marshmallows?
The stench of feathers fills the air.
Ugh.
A nice roast chicken as well.
It's sitting there
That'd be too
drooling.
much for you guys to handle right now. I think I'm gonna avoid you needing that damage.
Oh.
It continues to rain as it turns into the next evening. Once again, you have water.
I let you keep one of Mao's feathers, actually.
You can do that. Just remember to be taken off your rations. It's
Yeah.
another night. More water.
Did we split up his rations?
I thought you
He
did.
had like 10. Because I'm down to like 9, I guess. Although we got like, what, 3 more days before we're at
Yeah.
righteous?
That's still too much for you guys to handle right now.
No, you shouldn't be like babying us. This is.
No, it's more like
That's a
it's more like I think we're going to planning on getting off at 10, and I want to give you the opportunity to survive another night.
Well, then call it now. If you don't want us to do something, call it now. I'd rather you like play the game right than
Agreed.
then
Yeah.
hand wave. I mean, that's just my. I don't know if there's that, but
I agree, actually.
Yeah.
All right then.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
I'll let the
Or
chips
kill us
fly
all, we
at
can
the
elect your
mid.
characters next time.
well, I mean, it's 9:50, so we, just say we're here. We'll stop here. We're camping, and we can go to Camp Righteous next session.
Works for me. So far you have let's see, 14 days in Chult. And none of you have suffered from exhaustion as of yet, because you've had enough water. But you have lost a friend, a companion. And that was on. Oh, hold on, that's the marking I needed to put down. What day that was? That was day 12, I believe. Because it was 2 days ago. Alright. So anything you guys wanted to do character-wise before we end the session?
No.
Not really.
No, I-
I guess we might meet the new
You alright?
character in Camp Righteous.
Yeah, I just dropped the book. Yeah, I think that would be the best place to meet up with the
And
new
that
character.
gives him time to make a new character, so that when we get there, he's there to be met.
3 weeks from now. Well, at least that means we'll have 2 sessions back to back, at least.